All right, cool. We're live. What's up, everyone? It is Wednesday. It is time for SoulCalibur bracket. Let me check my mic. Okay, cool. Yeah, my microphone's going fine. With me here to start us off tonight to help me on commentary is going to be the one and only Beanie Thuggish. How you doing, my friend?
I am doing swell on this wonderful Wednesday night, and you know what that means? That means it is time for Win and Freak Out Online Edition, Episode 9 of 2023.
Episode 9, 2023. We have been doing this for over 2 years.
It's been 72 years.
I know, I'm starting to feel like that sometimes. It's gonna be a thing, like, I'm just never gonna stop, and, like, Caliber 7, if it comes out, isn't gonna come out to, like, 2025 or some shit, and, like, I'm just gonna be sitting there. It's gonna happen just, like, I kept running brackets.
Like, finally we can rest.
Yeah, like, finally I can die and go play a different game. Playing, like, fucking Grand Blue plus R.
Grand Bruise is gonna be sick. I'm a big fan of Fall Guys, so being able to play Fall Guys in a fighting game, now that's got my fancy tickled.
Yeah. That means I actually do want to try out Grand Blue because I was interested in Grand Blue because swords, but I heard the netcode was just jack crap. But I heard the game itself was pretty good, so when Plus R comes out, I'll be interested in that. I also still want to get back into Strive, which I am kind of slowly, but learning 2D games is a fucking process. Also, playing Eno and Strive is a fucking process.
I'm sorry you chose to hurt yourself this way.
I am a simp, what can I say?
When she said be her bottom bitch, you were like, I felt that.
He's just like, guess I gotta. Alright, speaking of bottom bitches, we have a Matcherino that there's no real good segue into it anyway. Chat, you're not bitches, so let's go ahead and use these Matcherino codes. What am I doing?
Doing a terrible segue. Bottom bitches actually do relate to money. So if you want to be the bracket bottom bitch, go ahead and hit that yellow contribute button in Matcherino to give these players 25 cents more towards free art, chicken nugget money, tournament savings. Whoa, there's a lot of good things they could use this money for. And it only takes a couple of seconds of your time.
Literally seconds. Literally seconds. Just
you
click
guys
on the link.
love mashing, so if you don't, it's like 5. You get to mash 5 times to donate to the Matcherino. You log in, you hit contribute, you log in, and you hit contribute again and claim code. That's 4 mashes.
It's 4 button presses.
Mm-hmm.
If you have it maybe mapped to like a keyboard, it's a little bit more satisfying. Or if you can navigate your web browser using your fight stick.
You can, I can actually do that because my stick is like registered as, like, for some reason it like works as a mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I don't know why.
That's pretty cool though.
It's very weird. It's only when it's on the PC setting, but I think it's very strange. Matcherino macro ready? Yo, that sounds like you're cheating.
Well, yeah, the macros are tournament bannable.
One day I want to see like just how fucked up the macros can get. I want to see like a macro only tournament where people walk around, like just walk back and forth and like wait for someone to whiff, and they're like, I'm gonna press this one button and it's gonna initiate a kill combo. GG's.
Yeah.
You played valiantly, but you whiffed.
Yeah, I'm trying to, I don't know, shit like just like instant macro into like a Electrowing Godfist, or macro into, I don't know, I guess hard anime combos. Or I saw some clip of like some Marvel, like some apparently crazy shit that someone was doing, but like I didn't understand enough about Marvel to understand what I was looking at. So I was just like, yeah, this I guess that looks hard and messed up.
I think everything in Marvel looks hard, so that's why I'm just like, I don't know if this is supposed to be like technically difficult or just really cool to watch.
Oh shoot!
But speaking of really cool to watch, our first match, we've got Machine Gun kills versus Butterfly Joe, right?
Yeah, and I didn't turn on the scoreboard, so I'm updating it right now.
Yeah, I see. I guess this is Incendia versus Zeph. Zeph does have a Keelik. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're switching it. Ooh, the classic Keelik round star, starting with that wall rising beat. That was really good. Holy shit, his tip range punishment is like super good. Machine Gun Kills is keeping Butterfly Joe completely out, not allowing him to get anything started in that first round. He's in the 6-6B. Nice situation to put him in there, getting a little bit of pressure and getting to go into the Soul Charger. Hopefully able to make something big happen here so he can get a lot of this life that he's losing back. Ooh, but instead, just getting mixed a bunch. Xianghua, a very powerful close range and mix-up character at the same time. One more mix-up.
Ooh. Machine Gun Kills going in for the hard read there.
Yeah, he's like, fuck it. My life's already drained. At this point, I'm just losing soul gauge. I don't mind that, right? Because the big risk is also big payoff if you're right. Because you're gonna die to the next interaction anyway, right?
Yeah. I think it's just after like centuries of conditioning, anytime I just see like a raw GI straight from neutral, I'm just like, choo-choo.
Yeah, that wasn't in my background. I think that was yours, right?
But yes.
Nice.
There are not trains moving into your neighborhood.
I hope not. I live like in Central City. If I was like further on the outskirts where I used to be, there is a train track near where I used to live. Oh, there's one more interaction.
Also, what is this? What are these people playing neutral for?
I'm surprised to actually see with how fast Machine Gun Kills won the first round off not playing neutral. I'm surprised to see him playing neutral here. Like trying to space out with things like 3A, 4-4A. When he could just be mixing the shit out of Butterfly Joe. Yeah, trying to step that. Really hard to step. Oh, and that could just be it. No, he's not in guts. He's got one more mix-up.
Yeah, not dead.
Yeah, one more mix-up. And the 6B. Good block on the mid. He is already losing life, and this is where he's going to start to lose that soul gauge, so he's going to have to act quickly here if he doesn't want to lose 2 soul charge meters. But unfortunately, the stuffing of the walk-up button with 6B. That is the second time he's basically mitigated soul charges like proficiency just by using a 6B.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Yeah, what's really, I mean, yeah, like I said, we've been watching these two play like neutral back and forth, so like them figuring out each other's timings and like the poking and spacing they're playing has it's getting wilder and more crazy, and like that 6B was like perfectly timed, perfectly spaced. Let's say, okay, and then there's never mind. I'm done.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of done, he's also done trying to play neutral, and now he's just gonna match while rising B, I think.
Yeah, like, okay. Neutral did not win me the last game, so we're abandoning that tactic.
Yeah. These throws are doing so much work. Catching Machine Gun Kills just like willing to stand block over and over and mixing them for it.
Ooh, good sidestep towards the wall rising B. Yeah, Machine Gun taking advantage of a lot of these lows, but again, not really getting much mileage off him. 1A and doesn't really do a lot. Excuse me, 4A.
Ooh, trying to call him out with a 3B, but unfortunately does not get the counter hit retract, and their faster option out of Butterfly Joe there.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
Ooh, I like the stuff. Yep.
Yeah, stuffs that mix up. Butterfly not really pressing his offense too much. Caught walking too far.
And now he hasn't caught in the corner here. I don't know how much this is going to matter. That's a CE punish. I wonder what Butterfly Joe was expecting to... I mean, we know what he was expecting to be. Clearly horizontal. I think he might have timed that to try to beat 6-6 A-hole.
Maybe?
Either that or 3AA, right? Oh, very nice B6 to close out that round. Butterfly Joe looking alive. That's the first time his soul charge has actually worked out for him. Plus frames and tries to challenge his way through. Butterfly Joe keeping his pressure really small here.
Yeah, and making him actually respect some frames. Ooh, that's a 2A, just a little bit out of range. Alright. Backing it off, playing a little less aggressively. Yeah, now we're kind of going back. Oh!
Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's huge damage. And another mix.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I love Xianghua. Truly.
Yeah, she's a little slippery.
She's so quirky and funny, just like me. That's dead.
Yeah, that's a easy CE punt. Oh.
You know, I'm guilty. I'm so used to fatalities happening in Mortal Kombat that I try to just skip them. I'm just like, all right, next game, GG's go next. And it's like, wait a minute, wrong game. You can't do that with CEs.
Run up gets a throw.
Ooh, if he had held that.
Yeah, Trish is something tricky, but yeah, didn't hold it long enough. Uses that load. Tough X get in. Goes to the throw. Blocks it. Nice.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kills is definitely finding some success here with these throws. Using a little less mid-low offense and a little more of these throws to open up Butterfly Joe, just as he did earlier. But here comes a really big opener from Butterfly Joe. This next mix-up could just lead to death if he gets a 3B here.
Machine just got to play it pretty safe. And just kind of poking it down. Doesn't want to force anything too hard. Still has some time left. Has a lot of meter to use as well.
Oh, I like the full anti-air punish there. Nice, getting the full hit of the AA.
Ooh, very good.
It calls out the GI with a BB and closes out that round, bringing it to a final round situation for game 2.
Yeah, able to get in Butterfly Joe's head just a little bit and kind of really make him overthink the options. He kind of froze up there.
Yeah, slowed down the pace of the game to a point where he's actually being able to play offensively on defense, right? Like it's a very proactive defensive style right now, and it's working really, really well for him.
Another just run up and throw from Butterfly Joe.
Just jamming mids down. Yeah, just jamming mids down, not letting up on any of them.
All right, Soul Charge back.
Oh, I like that. Using the burst there to get his life back so that he wouldn't potentially die to a CE. But he might still die to a launch CE. He's good. I told you. You know, sometimes you just get hit with the Korean TK. What can you do?
The battle is over.
Well, I'm pretty good, right?
He made the right play there too. I think like using that burst there, the 8B plus K to gain the life back to not die to any -12 punish was really, really good. But I mean, haha, Shanghua launch, you know.
It do be like that. Yeah, but that was that was really good stuff from both of them. They both played really well, made really good adjustments. But yeah, Butterfly Joe's coming out on top.
You could say he's flying away with the victory.
I could, but I'm not.
Dang. I already did it. It's fine.
Just shot you down.
At least I didn't make it. Yeah, like a machine gun. Crazy.
Anyway, all right. Let's get up our next match. We're gonna see Gorash and Archka. Did we see this last time? Now that I think about it,
I think we have before. I don't know if it was last week specifically, but we have seen this before. Yes.
oh wait, no, not that one. Three. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, calling some other matches as we keep going. But yeah. So we got that going on. Oh man, bro, it's March. I don't know. Sorry, the fact that it's March is weird me out because I'm still on school schedule. So I'm like the end is in sight for me.
Don't you have another vacay coming up soon? You just took one, and you're gonna get another one for spring break, right?
Yeah, yeah. I will go to spring break soonish. Not super long, but
us blue collar folk don't get those. Wait, is it blue? Am I in a blue collar job or a white collar job? I always forget which one's which.
Do you
blue collar definitely?
Oh, I didn't change it either.
Manual work or workers,
Yeah.
particularly in industry. Yes. Technically, I do work with my hands because we install shade covers and awnings and do like things with boom lifts and shit like that sometimes. So yeah, I guess I'm technically blue collar. Fuck.
Yeah, that counts. It's basically like outside working jobs versus like an inside desk job.
Oh, I'm inside, but it's so hot in there, and I lift 200-pound rolls of vinyl every day, so it may as well be outside.
Okay, getting the big hits early on from Gorash.
Ooh, yeah, this is gonna lead to the wall here because he teched. Oh, if he hadn't have teched, the angle would have been wrong. This is so much damage. And he's gonna get a free mix up here. Yeah, you have to notice that he's charging up the unblockable and then tech. If you don't do it as you see the unblockable start, it's too late. Arca is one of those players who can do really big damage off of most of his openings, though. So this isn't one of those matchups where I'm super concerned that Arca's gonna just get absolutely blown out by damage. Wow, what a mix! He waited so long. He was like, I'm not gonna finish this combo, and what did he? Wait a minute, did he just beat a mid? He must have just outspaced it. That was fucked up.
I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna try and enjoy the game. You know,
the good old fashioned way that SoulCalibur was intended to be enjoyed. Big fucking buttons. They're both swinging. I wish I could talk about the nuances that are happening on screen here, but I'm not sure there is any. I think it's no brain only match, and I love that.
Yeah,
sometimes that just works out.
Oh, wow.
My gosh, he's dead!
That is dirty. That is absolutely dirty. All right, Arga's gonna have to come back from that.
Yeah, has 2 bars of meter here, which is like not the worst thing in the world, right? So if he does anything that's minus 14, this is gonna be a really big punish on the side of Arca. That also means that Arca can at any point pop that soul charge and use it as like a miniature. What the fuck? Nice. That was nasty.
That was
and use it as sort
really
of a
good
miniature mix up, but here comes a Sure Blade. One of the most dangerous installs, like for how simple it is to get into. Yeah, makes that completely safe.
1A.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, I don't know about the RE. I don't know about that one. Then to be fair, I don't really know about any RE, man.
I think depending on the character, RE is not the worst thing in the world, right? When there's like very canned pressure sequences that some characters don't have an answer for, but I don't think that Mitsurugi is one of those characters inherently.
Oh, he's still teched.
Yeah, he did still tech, but uh-oh, in big damage here, what's gonna happen? Yeah, does not tech into the 6B.
Ooh,
and
good.
sidesteps away from the 4VA. I mean, 4AB, nice.
Yeah, he made the good read there. He's ready for it. Got out of that Oki situation. Now, Crash gonna soul charge. Has all that meter to use. But, oh my god.
Wow, another good whiff punish. Narrowly clipping his hand there. That was insane. What good spacing from Arca.
Cool. Okay, we take those. He almost died.
Yeah, this is one of those characters who, in the damage department with big lethal hits, because this is like a high-risk, high-reward character now, right? Mitsurugi's changed a lot since the early inceptions of the character and the way that he was played and had to be developed with the toolkit that he had back in the day. He's become a lot more high-risk, high-reward, and since then, his damage has gotten... like, it feels more fucked up when you get hit by it, because you expect small pokes so the Mitsurugi player doesn't have to take too much risk. But those the big reward, especially against a character like Astaroth who's trying to play that same 50-50 game with you, it feels really good when you hit them with something.
Oh, wow, that still clips Astaroth just as he's using his X. Catches him, Twitch ducking. Gets the lethal hit 3V.
And waits for the mix-up and gets another 3V looking like a miniature... What is this, a miniature Astaroth?
This fool is just like walking up and just like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay. Ducks into that armor throw. Trying to use the clean time.
Very nice.
I don't know about that. Oh, okay, wait.
No, he's not gonna win.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is already a lot of life to have. Now he's fucking dead. Oh, he's alive.
No, he's dead.
I lied. I forgot about that last follow-up. Very good stuff from Gorash, making the most of that wall interaction.
Yeah, like most Astaroths, Gorash is really, really devious once he gets towards that wall. It's his favorite spot to be. His risk reward, Astaroth's risk reward near the wall goes up insanely.
Oh wow! Not like a lot of nice breaks here, but you know, breaking constantly is still putting Astaroth closer to his win condition.
I didn't think that was gonna kill.
He hits hard. He's a truck. Look at him. He's a big green. You know those little race car thingies that we used to have as kids? I think you probably saw them more than I did because they were a little before my time. No offense. The green machines. He's just a green machine. That's all he is.
I don't know if I remember. He's dead.
Maybe not.
Not quite.
Yeah, he tried to go for a big. He tried to go for a tech lead there.
No. All right. Ark can use that to get some space. Not trying to force anything yet. Oh, but the whiff!
And calling out the 3B, and that is going to take it with the 3KK. Good stuff. Bring it to a 1 situation. That's not bad. I like that. You know, he was just jamming 3B at him consistently over and over and over and making Gorash want to find another option to beat it. And Gorash finally just saying, I've had enough of this shit. I'm tired of getting hit. And just throwing out a sidestep. And it worked out perfectly for him. You know, even especially in Soul Charge, where it's a little more risky because his 1K is so much better than Soul Charge. But still a good read from Gorash.
Ooh, small interaction there. Uses throw to punish that whiff GI. Ooh, walks in the bull rush. Okay, nice break on the throw.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, delays it just a little bit too long here and gets goes for a swim. Goes just a little swim.
Yeah, that transition to the stance from Mitsurugi hasn't really. I don't really think it's been working that well. At least the held version of it for sure, because this bull rush keeps beating through it.
Yeah, and these armored options to beat it when you're doing the delayed version is pretty bad.
Bang, bang, bing, bing. Hits the wall again.
Yep, and this is where we find out. Yeah, he's just dead. Yeah, he's just dead. That's 2 ring outs in a row, man. Wow, what a crazy fucking conversion off the sidewall there. Oh, not going for the 2-2-A. That would have just lethal hit. I'm a little surprised to see Arca go for something that's really linear against Astroth's Bull Rush. Like, Astroth's forward movement, it takes him so far, and it kind of puts him off axis sometimes against certain verticals.
Yeah, Archon stepping a little bit more into Gorash's facing, and so he's getting clipped by a lot of these big moves. That spacing with punish.
And yeah, I was gonna say, here comes the duck read.
Oh my gosh.
With the Bulba as well. That was really good. I wasn't sure what he was going to read it with, but, you know, walking up to your opponent that frequently whenever they're really low live, it just kind of telegraphs a CE. And if the CE is telegraphed, what do? You try to duck it, and boom, you get hit by the Bulba. Very, very nice establishing of the win conditioning from Gorash. Just watching you play help. Just watching help you play better. Yes, kind of like it. You have to kind of already have to have somewhat of an understanding of what's happening. That's something that I find to be, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like a trap for a lot of new players is watching replays and labbing and doing those two things exclusively, but never playing. You're probably not going to get, because you're not going to get any real world experience against players of all skill levels. You're just only watching usually high level competition. There's a lot of things you're going to be missing of how to beat like inexperienced players and mashers and flowcharty styles of players.
Sorry, I'm reading things. Thank you for interacting with the chat.
Oh, no problem, no problem. I like answering questions like that. Because a lot of newer players fall into the trap of watching high-level competition and seeing a lot of nothing going on. And they're like, dude, these guys are doing nothing. That guy on my locals, he's always pressing buttons. I can't beat him. That guy on my locals, the number one at my locals in random-ass Missouri, he would beat these guys. Like, they get stuck in that trap because they see a different style of play and a different level of competition and it can't really distinguish the difference. Not everyone, but it happens with some people. I didn't get better until Beanie beat my ass and made fun of me on stream. Damn. You make me sound like a bully. What the? Stop crouching. That's probably what I said. I probably said, this guy's crouching too much. Watch me blow his dumb ass up for crouching. I probably said something like that. Sounds like me.
Who's getting their back blown out?
Wait a minute. Hey, I already told you the story of me playing against a you helped tremendous. Yeah, right. So like, don't be saying people got their back blown out. I lost like 2 games to that guy. That's terrifying. Guy, girl, they, them. The they mix-ups were too powerful. So you're saying bullies act as sort of a social watchdog? That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that sometimes you need a wake-up call of like all the things that you don't think are flowcharts in your game plan. Sometimes like you have a flowchart that works so well at most levels of play that you don't even think about the fact that it's a quote from a show. Oh, good. I don't watch a lot of TV shows, sorry.
I don't watch any TV, actually.
Yeah, I can't remember the last TV show I finished. You know what? That's a lie. New Girl. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think that's it. Flowchart? It's very true. You laugh at the term flowchart, but it's real. I've played a lot of competitive games in my day. Yu-Gi-Oh!, Smash, SoulCalibur, Mortal Kombat, Injustice. Even dipped my toes in a little bit of Naruto Storm, and that, whoo, if there was players that had flowcharts that were really easy to blow up, it was that game.
How did I'm still interested in that game's
How the
lifespan.
It's basically a rock paper scissors of hiding behind assist or using assist to mix. Because a lot of time, like the best assists in the game are like forward advancing projectiles like Itachi Fireball, or defensive assists like Neji and Hinata Rotation, or Nagato, the stupid bubble. I don't remember what it's called. Almighty Push. There we go. And things like that also usually have like generally a lot of hits done, where you can then strike throw your opponent, because the only way to tech a throw is to mash throw. And otherwise, it just becomes like, after something like that, it becomes strike throw. So you can do it on defense or on offense. And that's a lot of what ends up happening. Like Guard Crush is a factor, but you have 4 bursts, and they come back like relatively fast. Like you have 4 bursts basically every like 45-ish seconds. And when I say 4 bursts, I mean like legitimate true bursts that get you out of combo situations, and they're unpunishable, by the way. They actually put you behind the opponent, so it makes it so that the person who bursts is an advantage, which is really funny.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea, but whatever. I didn't design the video game.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so.
They're
fun.
Like
we're getting into this weird territory of trying to develop new fighting games, and I think like a lot of the good ideas have been used, and coming up with something like really new, original, interesting that like helps improve the game and makes the game more interesting is getting like really hard to do, because I feel like a lot of these newer games that have come out have some like new thing that they've added, and only like half the community likes it.
Yeah, a perfect example. I don't like using this example because it has shades of SoulCalibur 6. So bringing up this example always makes me feel bad, because I'm like, I love SoulCalibur 6, but then I'm like, this mechanic reminds me of it. Drive Rush. Like at a high level, Drive Rush is really fucking awful. It is dog shit. Like if you're pressuring with like very fast and or cancelable normals, you can always Drive Rush back on reaction, or parry the Drive Rush into a full combo opponent, right? Like that's just how it works, because you can't hold Drive Rush. It is a guaranteed timing every time. But when you don't know how to beat Drive Rush, it feels way too powerful. Do you know what mechanic that reminds me of by any chance in SoulCalibur 6?
Did I ever tell you?
Did I tell you Shreversal and ends with Shmedge?
I tell you the first ever SoulCalibur 6 tournament at WNF. This is before I even joined the community, before I even started playing.
Was it one with the reversal edge? Because that'd be really fun.
Yeah, the grand finals lasted about like 40 minutes.
No shot.
Because they basically just kept using reversal edge back and forth.
And it slows down the game, and oh my gosh. Like I guess that's one thing I'll say about Drive Rush, is it like at least it doesn't really take you out of the core flow and experience of the game. I can't say that for reversal edge, unfortunately, but like that's like one of those mechanics, right, where like people are like, well, let's develop an entire drive system, and let's make the drive system like unique but also like fun to use.
I am stupid.
Did you call the wrong people?
Yeah, sorry, you keep talking. I'm stupid.
And funnily enough, like the way that mechanics like that are designed, I don't want to say they're inherently designed to be scrubby, but they're inherently designed to be like worse the better you get at the game, right? So like day one of the beta, everyone was getting hit by drive rushes and everyone was mad on Twitter.
Yeah.
Legitimately. Like if you go back and you look through the first beta and the second, everyone who was new to the beta the second time around or new to the beta the first time around because it was completely new, there was no crack or anything, Shout out to all the, I was gonna say, I can't say crack ER. You probably get banned for that. Shout out to all the beta players out there that are playing the beta, even though it's no longer available for the rest of us. Getting used to like fighting against that drive rush, and it made it so that day 2 and day 3, people who were very experienced with Street Fighter were very experienced with the DNA of Street Fighter 6 already. Just started neutral jumping it, drive rushing back, pairing it into full combo. Like, it got significantly worse.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
I mean, the Street Fighter 6, I think, are sick. To be fair, I'm going to be quite honest. Like, every other system I've interacted with, I'm like, this is good, yeah. Ooh, speaking of good, we got one of the gooder IVs. We got Infectious, and we also have Axel Loretta. This is going to be a really fun matchup to watch because of the fact that the way that Cassandra wants to play this is she wants to play outside of Ivy's range until Ivy whips something so that she can get in, right? This is not one of those characters who has to be stuck to Ivy like glue and can't afford to like let Ivy get out. She actually can. Ooh, but there's a little bit of a blind spot in Cassandra's range, unfortunately, and already knowing and calling that out very well with a lot of these defensive options. Ooh, nice. Another good defensive option, using that 4B to stay out of that situation, not wanting to deal with any of the defensive mash from Axel. It's a lot of meter too, so even if he can bring this round back, he's still going to have to deal with the soul charge, but instead getting roped up. Do I have to say it?
I mean, sort of ropey. More like chainy.
That's very ropey.
Whippy. Oh, the EGI!
Ooh, yeah, very good auto GI.
Ooh, the ducks. Nice.
Yeah, I'm surprised to not see a Walraz and B+K, which I think beats that just as well. Actually, it's a launcher, and it's a safe launcher at that too, so.
Maybe not fast enough, or maybe just not thinking, oh, that could have been death. Okay, that's death anyway.
Ooh, tries to roll through the situation, and unfortunately has that scouted out with the full crouch 1B. Ooh, very good duck. Yeah, that is definitely punishable with Walraz and B+K.
But they're getting whiff punished on right now. Okay, nice.
Yeah, I like that they actually went for the combo that built them more meter instead of the combo that was going to leave her further away.
Oh no!
Oh no! That's not going to be death though. Oh, you know what? No, yeah, it does not get it. That was terrifying.
I swear I've seen Incendia do a combo on Twitter that could kill there.
Yeah, I think if he had landed that Serpent's Embrace K, that would have led to the Serpent's Embrace 8A+B, or B+K. Yeah, the 8B+K, and that would have been the little arrow shot thing that rings out.
Yeah. Either way, didn't need it. Infectious playing pretty solid. Axel showing some good like defensive awareness, but just not making the right decisions and just losing a lot of the interactions.
Yeah, I think that he'd been winning a lot on defensive, like defensively mashing through a lot of Ivy's pressure and like in the coin toss and RPS situations. But every time he had advantage, he wasn't doing a lot with it. Holy shit! I'll shut the fuck up now. Or starting his offense with like a lot of lows, right? And those lows just keep getting blown up by things like the jump B. But this time, instead of starting off his offense with the jump, he went for a backdash there, which was really smart because Infectious was expecting that low. He'd been using it so frequently. -12, but no punish on it. That is -12 from Crouch. So I think she has to use something like a Walraz and K to punish that. That is a punish. Oh, that could have been a way bigger punish.
Oh.
Yeah, spooky.
Oh,
almost
dead.
A ring out. There we go. That is death.
Infectious trying to go back for these big reads, but Axel's tightening up his defense a little bit, playing a little smarter.
Yeah, playing a lot smaller.
Yeah. From nice. Yeah, not moving as much, going for some smaller buttons.
Yo, get Captain America.
Whew. Ooh, nice. Doesn't complete the string and then gets a punish on the whiff GI.
This isn't a bad situation to be in though, right? Up 2 rounds, getting a bar meter, taking one from Infectious here. Like forcing out a bar meter from Infectious is pretty good. Knowing that the best like defense for Ivy against these like really, really fast close range characters is actually just Soul Charge, unfortunately.
Yeah. fact, just able to do a lot of damage to Cassandra's guard gauge. Ooh, gets the wall rising back turn.
Really offensively here, so he doesn't have to worry about this guard crush. Because a guard crush on certain parts of the stage for Ivy literally just leads to a ring out. So
yeah.
Nice sidestep, not completely getting out of it. That's a really wide hitbox, but mashing his way through the situation, getting huge damage, and the reset that might just kill. Oh, so close! Ah, that's terrifying.
Faction hanging onto a pixel in a dream. Ooh, dodges the 1A.
Oh, yeah, nice trying to cover space there, but unfortunately, Cassandra in Divine Force also has pretty good anti-zoning options to fight against characters like 2B and IV.
Has a literal fucking lightning bolt.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Oh, you wanted to zone? Think again.
Yeah, hold this lightning bolt.
Get smited.
And smited by the power of the Greek gods.
Lightning bolt.
Battle 1.
Yeah, she paid 1 red mana and was like lightning bolt 3 damage.
Cassandra out here
GG's.
LARPing.
Yeah, she's actually a pro tour topping Magic the Gathering player. Yeah, definitely a mono red player, by the way.
Oh god. Is that gonna be the next meme? Just like what Magic the Gathering deck does your SoulCalibur main play?
That would be sick. I think that would be really cool.
What Yu-Gi-Oh deck?
What Yu-Gi-Oh deck? Oh, she's definitely a fucking glue-eating Cliffort full power player. Flip 5 floodgates and put down a really big monster.
Ooh, gets a knockdown. Oh, Ducks a vertical?
You know what? You know what's even more fucked up there? Ducks a vertical, but sidestep to 2 got hit by the second one.
This game is great. I can understand why so many 2D players have trouble getting into 3D games.
Yeah, the third dimension is actually really hard to understand if you've only ever played 2D games. Right? If you've played a singular 3D game, it kind of gets a little less daunting, especially when it comes to SoulCalibur, which has such free movement. He's fucking dead. Which has like such free movement. Astros plays a zombie deck for sure. Yeah, you make one mistake and you just get like snowballed to death. That's Astaroth. Yeah, I could see it. 3D is a whole new D when you're used to 2D. Yep, there's one extra D in there. Yep. I don't know where that D is going, but there's a third one. Oh, very nice way punish. Getting that sidestep into the Angel Step B. There we go. The wall rising Theta punish that. First time we've seen a successful punish of Angel Step A plus B.
I've seen videos. I know where to put the third D.
Almost knocked my fucking headset off.
I know how the tech works. Oh, the RE save!
Family Guy would tell you it's in the ear.
Oh, not dead.
No, he's alive.
Okay.
Oh, but trying to joke over a mid? There's no way.
The battle is over. Show respect for the
Not just any mid, the explosion too.
I told you, she's definitely a mono red player. She's definitely just turning mountain sideways, turning creature sideways, and casting burn spells. Lantern Control? Who would play Lantern Control? I think Ivy would play Lantern Control. Or maybe like she'd play like Death and Taxes. Or I guess as it's currently known, Hate Bears, because I think Death and Taxes, I think someone like canceled that name. I don't know why. I think it's a funny name for a deck. It's removal and stun cards is why it's called Death and Taxes. Death, removal, stun, taxes. And I'm like, this is a fucking hilarious name.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think I... Oh, hold on, I have to check. Did Sly make it? I don't think Sly
is he out? Is he here?
No, he's gonna... Okay, Sly's gonna have to DQ and lose. Well, Sly may or may not be in grand finals or of Tekken, so we'll see how that goes, but... Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, and the other tournament's happening. Sick! Yo, let's go!
Yeah, and then Incendiate and Joe are fighting?
But we do have a sick match coming up if you want to run it. We got Gorash and Soto Lion. Ooh, that could be clean. I think we saw that last week, but it was still... It's definitely one of the more intense matchups to watch.
Damn, I think Thinking Cindy might have already lost the bed matchup.
Oh, like he fell asleep?
Possibly. Or something happened. Hopefully it's just the bed, but... Okay. Well... That's gonna have to happen. We're gonna have me moving, but... Alright, let me get this up on stream, because they haven't gotten to play, so... They get to play now. We're gonna get SCVI and MF Coffee up right now.
This is gonna be a fun one.
Alright, 4 and 5 are open. So let's do Aaron 4 and then oh. Okay, well I'll just have to call those. Hopefully they show up. Alright, so yeah. So we're going to get Zeph and MF Coffee up next as we go into our winners quarters finals side of the bracket. Let me check. Let's see how the Matcherino is doing. I haven't actually checked it in a second.
Half the codes, or almost half the codes gone, but...
Ah, not bad. Not bad.
You know, Bigpapachunk is humble, okay? He says not bad, and I say very bad. Shame on you, okay? All of you need to go to the match arena right now and use up those codes because you are enjoying these matches. Surely you're still here. That means you should probably enjoy giving these competitors free money. Nothing comes out of your pocket. All you got to do is hit that yellow contribute button, log in with one of the copious amounts of social medias on there. Maybe you don't have too many social medias. It's probably bad for your health. And hit the next claim code button, and that'll lead you straight into the 25-cent free prize for the competitors. I wonder what character we're going to see out of Zeph. Right, Xianghua is a very, very strong character against Maxi. I think it's not a matchup that's particularly close for Maxi, but we could also see Sophia because Sophia's block punishment is just so good. Yep, there we go.
No.
It's so hard to mix up these characters with like the 10-frame AAs as Maxi, and then she just has really, really squirrely normals who make it. She basically makes the game feel like it's never in your favor against like when you're using Maxi.
Yeah.
A big thing about Maxi that you can do to beat a lot of his auto GIs is low kicks, right? Not just specifically 2K, any low kick. And her 1K on counter hit is a fucking knockdown. just in case anyone forgot. Oh yeah, trying to check with the 5A already, but at least ducking under that and getting some really nice damage here. Ooh. Coffee a little too proactive on that GI there and getting called out by Zeph.
Yeah, as if just playing the patient game doesn't have to do much.
Yeah, with how much life he had there, right? Knowing that the 6A plus B is safe anyways, there's really no reason to like overextend into a button that could come out.
Zeph perfectly spacing out even these 2-2As.
Yeah, 2-2A is like a deceptively long-range button, and somehow staying right outside of the range of it, almost getting whip punishes 2 times, but just slightly too far off.
Ooh, just raw caught that duck immediately. 3B into C punish.
This is death, but it's a lot of damage. Yeah, one more mix-up. If it's the mid, he wins there, but the low might not have killed just because of Gus. Ooh, this is pretty big here, actually. Nice. As long as he can play around the crybaby. Oh, and caught his timing, using that 3K there to just be the fast like coverage option to call out timing and to catch a duck at the same time. Very, very good stuff from SCVI.
Oh my gosh, bro, Zeph is just making these reads.
Yeah, Maxi is one of those characters where unfortunately he kind of has to put himself into like losing situations for a lot of his pressure to start on block. So because of that, like Xianghua just kind of eats him up if he does anything. That's why a lot of what you see here is Coffee trying his very best to play compact, because anything other than compact could just get him killed.
Yeah. Oh, try for Kevin.
Oh my gosh, that was so terrifying. No, that's a punish. Oh, he wasn't far enough. Does not get the safety of the range of a fully spaced full 4B is actually safe on
Just
block.
kidding. What's wrong?
Not right then, it isn't.
Cat got your tongue.
Yeah, when you're that close, it is. Unfortunately, unsafe to see. Smile.
Yeah. Yeah, Coffee is trying his best, but again, Zeph is an insanely hard player to crack. He's been at this for too long, plays way too cool under pressure, and is really, really smart. So trying to get him opened up on offense requires a lot of innovation.
Yeah, and another thing is, I want to say a lot of the characters have like newer things from that they didn't have in older SoulCaliburs that make their weaknesses feel less weak. I think one of the biggest reasons why people that are like very, very old school consider Maxi one of the weaker characters in the game is because the legacy ways to beat him have stayed. Like Maxi hasn't had any new his improvements haven't changed his weakness to the point where you can't just beat him by doing the same things you would have done in SoulCalibur 5 or SoulCalibur 4 or SoulCalibur 2. Like those weaknesses still stay. Very good punish on that -20 move there.
Zeph still playing a good spacing game and reading
Is
the
he
dog.
dead? Is he dead?
He's dead. He's dead. He's fucking
Wow.
You can't stop me.
dead. He's dead as fuck.
I think that feels pretty good for Coffee though, right? Losing a round, but getting the bar of meter out of Zeph, which means for an entire round, if Zeph can't build a bar of meter, you at least don't have to worry about CE as a win condition. You got to take the small wins you can get until you get opened up 5 times in a row and lose half life. And in 10 seconds in the round.
He's catching back up though.
There we go, more than catching up. Yeah, try to play around that crybaby though.
Dead?
This might just be death. Yeah, nice one from Coffee.
I was gonna say there we go. Is it's interestingly enough is depending on how you play Maxi, in a small poke war back and forth, I think Maxi will win this out because Xianghua's damage output is not quite enough.
Yeah, like when it comes to the small pokes, a lot of what she does that kills you is actually just beating you by nickel and diming you. Oh gosh. That's absolutely -16 even before the auto GI.
I don't think he wanted that input.
That was soul attack. It was 100% soul attack. You could see it in the way that he moved. He did a sidestep so that he could like call out any. It was like basically supposed to be an option coverage. Oh shit. Yeah, and he puts himself in a situation where he dies to the AAB on counter hit as well.
That's really unfortunate. But such is life. Okay, gets tempoed out with a full crouch 3B. The 2-2A again, trying for the spacing, but Zeph is again knows when not to move at one spots.
Oh, I like that. Getting some really good pressure going here.
Ooh, the wars. Okay, ooh.
If he takes a mid here, he just dies. If he takes any 3B or full crouch 3B, 2-2B, he cannot afford to eat any of them. So that's where Zeph's win condition of just throwing him comes. Fuck. Just comes in.
What's wrong, Maxie?
Fuck is right. That is probably the most appropriate answer I can think of. Just, well, fuck. Zeph out here acting like he is the most prolific author, reading the books he wrote himself.
Yeah, that was definitely an oh no baby, what did you do in moment.
Well, good job for Zephikai, demonstrating in really good knowledge and really solid play. MF Coffee, good job for trying. Yeah, Zeph there's a reason why Zeph has been making grand finals like all like 200 of these have been doing or whatever. At least almost all of them. All right, let's do. Let's do these haven't played in a while, so let's get them going. Get Butterfly Joe and Fermentris up next.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen this match in a while, you're right.
let's see, what do I have open? I think almost all of them. Okay, I can do that. So that one. And then we're gonna do. This one. Okay. Getting another match going. Moving this bracket along. We're going.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Okay, sorry. Just doing the TO thing, you know. Wait, Beanie, you there?
Oh, don't worry. I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm clear. I know the feeling of TOing, commentating, sometimes even also playing at the same time. I remember one of the events I ran. I was a TO. I was a commentator for what did I commentate? I commentated Tekken, SoulCalibur 2 because we had that and 6. That was fun. I commentated SoulCalibur 2. I didn't have time to commentate SoulCalibur 6 because I was playing it, Tekken, and Smash. And I was also coaching my friend in Smash and SoulCalibur 2 while TOing.
Well then.
Yeah, it was a big bracket. I mean, it was a big event too. I think there was like 114 people, but like for all the games, there was like 5 games I think. SoulCalibur 2, Tekken 7, SoulCalibur 6, Smash 4, or was it Ultimate? And Street Fighter 5. That was fun. But these guys are already starting off big time having fun. Look at that health bar, already almost at half. Butterfly Joe swapping over to the Huang to fight against Pheromontris, but Pheromontris definitely had some Huang practice already on deck fighting against Toothpaste pretty often. And damn, that worked. Really fast reversal of the round. Went from losing it by half life to just snowballing really, really big advantage. You know what? I've already figured out what Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh deck Zos plays. Zos plays full power ABC Buster Dragon, right? Where all you have to do is be able to count to 3 and then you could kill any of your opponents. Almost befitting of his curse mechanic. See what I did there?
Okay, but what overcomplicated shit does Huang use?
Huang plays like... Oh, man, he plays like Dinomorphia, the deck that like lowers its life points to like 1, but it can like negate anything in the game that's played well. He plays Dinomorphia.
I can see that, yeah. Oh, that throws in kill? Okay. Pheromone just not letting this low health get him down, just immediately
With a
runs
low
in.
time.
Yeah.
With a low time. 10 seconds left on the round. Neither one of them using a soul charge there to stop that clock. Just trying to run it out before the clock became an issue. Lost 10. That was fucked up.
That was sick. That was a flex. That was a good flex. Like, stop doing that dumb shit in front of me.
Yeah, after you get your hood knocked off, I think you gotta flex a little bit. You're like, hold on. You exposed my bald ass head. I gotta beat your ass.
My blood boils and is set ablaze.
Oh, that's death. He's fucking dead. 668 plus B. Boom. What other character do you know that can full combo off baseball slide? That
Talon?
shit is so funny. Can she full combo off or does she get like a little mini combo?
I think after the lethal hit, she does like 3/4 of your health bar or some shit.
Okay, that's a lethal. You're talking about the one where she like trips, right?
Yeah.
Is that her baseball slide?
Yeah, when she's low health, her penguin slide turns into a lethal hit.
I did not know that. Oh yeah, she can just go like baseball slide into CE, right? That's pretty silly. Oh, tried to go for the the grounded read there, right? If they stay on the ground after 6AB counter hit, you can 6K them. And if they stay on the ground, you can get a mix up. But he got up immediately, which is really good from Butterfly Joe to have.
Okay, go to devastation, anti-soul charge. Oh wow.
Yeah, big damage here.
Oh no, gets wrong guess or is that wrong combo?
I think that was wrong combo.
Interesting.
Yeah, could have sworn there was a bigger combo there. I might be wrong.
Zas very much playing the good spacing, gets that nice punish, takes his first round there.
Ooh, very good launch. Yeah, that leads to a pretty proper mix-up there, too. Getting a good amount of guard damage there, but nothing too terrifying for Zero Munchers, right? They're still in a winning position because of the fact that they won the last round and have a bar of meter to play with here for this round 2. But, not such a winning position anymore. This isn't going to kill, but this is going to lead to really big damage. And give him back some of these talismans. Isn't it fucked up that with any other character that probably would have killed?
Me, well, I don't know, after our RE2 lethal hit with all that scaling.
If Zos does RE2, REB, like REB level 2, it's like 118 damage or something off CE. That's what I'm saying, like, I can't believe that doesn't kill.
Okay, well, that's REB. REK, I swear, REK for like, what is it, like, oh, this dead?
No, he's alive. Oh, okay, you know what I'm
saying? You're saying?
Sometimes I just don't know.
I knew, I just didn't know what the move was. But, what was it? Yeah, the combo scaling off of REK for like, I feel like most characters is insane, and it's so much.
I think it's CE there if you wanted it. Yeah, you see how much damage that did? And that was instead of using a CE with level 1 curse. So.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely spin the meter there.
Oh, I love that. Just trying to counter poke him and check him before he could press anything else. That's really good.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Gets the lethal hit right off the bat.
Oh yeah, wanted to go for the mix-up there instead of getting something guaranteed that was going to get a knockdown, right? Long is one of those characters when he has you standing and he's in soul charge or low, what's sort of the word? Low talismans, he can do a lot more damage to you than on a knockdown. Please don't press. Oh, thank goodness.
That button you can't press. Oh no!
Oh no! Okay, he's alive.
Jaws barely. Ooh, catches the soul charge!
Ooh, what's he gonna get here?
Okay. Oh, he went for the command throw? Whiff though?
Oh, and that is a -16 punish.
Very, very good, yeah. Risky there at the ring edge, but yeah. Kwang tech crouches or can tech crouch a lot. So trying to go for the throw for the reverse ring out definitely a little bit hard.
Yeah, I think he tried to do it 2 times too.
I think so, yeah. Oh, falls in the auto GI'd.
Wow, what an interesting challenge on Wake Up using that 3K there. -14. I mean, 14 frames, -6, pretty safe. And -8, pretty safe. Damn, he's definitely just rinsing him right now on offense. So many plus frames in a row, back to back. It's really hard for him to be able to take his turn back here. I think he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, he's dead. Look, I might have been wrong about Huang, okay? But I will look. When something on the screen happens and it's Oz, I'll tell you if he's dead or not. It's only a coin flip unless Pharaoh Munchers gets the tech trap. If he gets the tech trap, usually they're fucking dead. Ooh, delayed button to beat the GI there. The 4A plus V gets some huge damage and a curse. Having to play this mid-range game again when he has a curse is kind of scary.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, I think he actually gets hit by it. Oh, okay. Narrowly sidesteps it. Nice. Good stuff.
Yeah, that was a hard sidestep.
Oh, he's fucking dead. That sucks because of the 5AA.
Wait, did Horn lose health on that lightning bolt?
Yes, he did. He lost a giant chunk on that lightning bolt.
I don't remember that taking away health. I forgot.
I think it's in one of the auras specifically.
Oh, I guess it's in blue, yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. It's a nice lethal hit on that block punish. Ooh, catches the back step. The mix, do a lot of chip damage with the whip sword.
Oh, he's definitely just trying to catch him pressing something here. Yep. Oh my god, that's so scary! And you don't want to press anything, right? You just want to get away.
Right.
He had that. That could have been a reverse ring out.
Oh, okay, there we go. Patience paid off.
And that's going to kill. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. Had to spend a couple talismans, but definitely worth it. Only a little
He's sitting
bit
at 0. Not too much health gone.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Ooh, counter hit with a 3A. Alright, Fremont just really pushing that guard damage now. Smell the wind in sight. Really wants the guard to break. Has 2 curses on him. Oh, goes for the big hit.
Oh no, goes for the full string on that too, even though he was airborne, and it's very hard to hit that full string. He loses his bar of meter for it, and this could be a big reversal of fortune for Butterfly Joe here.
Oh, challenges. There's a trade.
And the less fair munchers can reverse this ring out positioning. This is really, yeah. What the fuck did I just say? Why did I will that into existence? God dang it! I feel so bad. Is it wrong that I knew that that's what his win condition was there? You know, you have the 2 curses on deck. It makes everything you do basically safe. You get free frame advantage, like virtual frame advantage by the ring edge, because you don't want to press a button while Zos's back is to the ring edge, and that gave him the time he needed to step around and just as quick as he could possibly use that 1B. Jesus.
I wouldn't say wrong.
Yeah, the commentary curse for sure. The commentary curse for sure.
See, I wouldn't say it's wrong. I said it's probably a good thing that you were right. Right?
I guess that means that I know what I'm talking about, but at what cost?
Welcome to the stage.
All right, we're gonna move along still. Next is Axel and Jimbo.
Maxi.
Yeah, it's Jimbo. He's in there.
Yeah, Jimbo just like matches Maxi over and over, right? That's his thing.
Yes. It's worked though. Respectable gimmick. Alright, we're in here checking our buttons. Don't forget the Matcherino's still going. We have $23 in the pot now. Big shouts out to Beardly for putting the 5 in. Or sorry, $10. Palm Trees for the 5 and Skyward Gemstone for the $1. Thank you all so much. There are 18 codes remaining. Smash some of those codes as we get into this match. All right, Jimmy going on the Haumaru. Okay. He's feeling the Haumaru today. Probably actually, honestly, yeah, against Cassandra. I feel like this match is hell.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like to be into Cassandra. So this kind of makes sense, but I don't know. Like, this isn't a very scrappy character either, right? And both of them have like pretty phenomenal string pressure, but I think Cassandra's overall frame data is so much better that it's really hard to get that string-based offense pressure going without potentially like needing a counter hit AA or AK, which are not minus, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
She's not one of the characters with a minus 10 frame AA. If she hits you with her AA, it is 0, I think.
Yes. Use the 2A interrupted. Oh, gets a nice GI. Reads with the break attack.
An immediate GI back.
Clutch first round there from Jimbo. Making that hard read at the end. Very nice stuff. Okay, tech crouches in.
You know, the funny thing is, I don't think anything minus a like heavy slash would have killed. I think the combo off of something like a 3B would have been scaled enough that he would have lived. Because he didn't have any meter yet, so it's not like he could have killed him with something like a 3B CE, which will absolutely kill him out of the health value if you're like under dust, right? But there, I think the only thing that would have killed was something like a heavy slash after GI. That's a back throw. I think he's dead.
Not quite. Now he's dead.
Oh, his back throw does significantly less than I thought. Huh.
I think the gut scaling might have helped a little bit, but yeah. Oh, tries to hit the whoa.
Whoa!
Okay, goes in the Titanic struggle. Breaks the Titanic struggle. Oh, just raw Senpu. Launcher just goes for mix up, breaks the throw. Working. Oh, okay.
Oh, and trying to use that 2K. I saw that pressing at the last second near that jump.
Gets another throw.
I won't run.
Okay, Snart. Small soul charges
Smart,
to avoid.
yeah, using the soul charge to post out.
Just out of range. Within range? Pixel left. Alright. Axel trying to keep the pressure going, but Jimbo not falling
so
for it.
hard. When you're on that 1 HP, there's only so many right decisions you can make on offense before you just die, right?
So many,
he was forcing Jimbo to block, but there you need to force Jimbo to get hit so that you can take advantage off of them and keep your advantage snowballing and rolling, because otherwise at some point Jimbo's going to be able to take his turn back there and just press a button, whether it's a mid or a low, you're going to eat one of them eventually. You can only guess right so many times.
Yeah. SoulCalibur is thankfully one of those games where the life bar is gets right with a splash there. It's a small combo, but that's still half health, but yeah, like SoulCalibur health bar doesn't go away that fast, like some anime games and whatnot, but like once you get to that like one combo death range, it is so difficult to play this game. Where like every character just needs to take pretty big risks to like open you up. Gets a back hit on that.
Combo. That's full combo. That might be death. Oh, that was a cheeky ass reset. I was not expecting him to go for the 1D there. He used it earlier, I believe, against one of the other players he played, but it's a great effect to close out a round there.
Oh my gosh. I'm apparently tired. Apparently, yeah.
It be do. I understand.
Yeah, full day's work does that to you, right?
Oh yeah. Well, right now the only thing getting worked is Axel's guard gauge. Not being able to take any turns back there, but finally pressing some buttons here. I think he might be dead.
Sidestep DP punish.
That scales like mad. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think Guts helped a little bit. Well, they're both in Guts, but I don't know.
Oh, I like that. Using the immediate stance to get in to kind of change up his timing, right? He'd been pressing 4 so much, backing away, and kind of just like goaded Axel to come into him, and then Jimbo immediately used the stance dash to get in and close out the round as Axel thought he could press a button from a specific range to counter poke the back dash.
Nice, dodges the 1-1K and gets a good quick soul CE punish. I can't commentate. I can't. Konmai, where are you? Actually, Nemo's supposed to be here soon too.
Oh, that was huge! So much damage coming in and getting him basically. That was a really good chunk of meter he got there.
Yeah. Well, lethal hits.
Is this the normal music on this stage? Because this music is fucking intense. This shit is popping.
This is like SoulCalibur like 1 or 2 or something like that. This is old.
Okay, yeah, this shit is popping. I'm like, yo, this is intense. Choo-choo!
Oh, doesn't go for the explosion option like would have killed guaranteed.
Ah! Ah! Oh, nice.
Wow.
Very smart.
Okay, fine. That was a good RE. Fine.
Finally a good RE. In the wise words of Nitty, suck my balls, I love RE.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Damn, he wants this game. He's like, no comeback. So we're doing cheap shit. No. True competitive spirit.
Duels, look, it's caught. It does have a side hitbox. It is a giant tornado.
Minus 12, yeah, good punish.
Not now.
He's trying to not have to use his soul charge until after Axel's runs out. And now this is the time where his soul charges. Yep, had that called out perfectly. Choo-choo! Oh, you're dead.
I swear I saw a Twitch duck, but I don't think it was fast enough.
RE is cool. I really like how it ended up panning out at a high level by the time the meta was developed. I like the idea of high risk, high reward part of it. Yeah, way better season 2. Oh, absolutely. I was just quoting you because it was funny. That was a great way to actually use reversal edge there. One of those canned mix-ups where there's no break attack and no reversal edge safe option. I heard my name. Shut the fuck up. Oh, okay. Hi, Nitty.
Yeah, as the usual.
Oh, 18 codes left, guys. You guys are using up the codes, but there's still 18 left, which means that there is still more to be done tonight. There is 86 of you and 18 codes remaining. Please, please, please use those Matcherino codes. Give these competitors free money. Just take seconds out of your day, and I'm sure you've been enjoying these matches enough for these people to get some free money. Uh-oh, did I remember to save that list? Shit! Oh, I did. Good. Wow, I'm so smart.
Wait, what list?
It times you out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling Book if you don't have it, if you don't like press something, and I was like working on a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck list. But it's fine, I saved it.
Oh,
My brain is big.
We good, we good. Alright. We're already getting out there into winner semifinal. Next up is Zeph and Gorash. I still remember, like, I think it was like one of the first nights Gorash came on, and we had some like weird happen during our grand finals. I just remember Zeph and Gorash just like ended up going at it for like 6 rounds straight or something like that.
Yeah, it was like they did like a first to 5 or something instead of like the normal first to 3.
Yeah, like a gladiator thing, I think was what Zeph called it, which is pretty good. And I was like, all right.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
First 50th Gorash was playing. That's a lot of games. Remember when Link and Blue God gave up on the first 100?
I could never. I think I would get bored before getting interested.
I mean, that's basically is like they literally just like ran out of like characters to play. They're just like I don't know what I want to do anymore. Like we just been playing. Or speaking of like the first 100s, that's basically was it Incendiate? R.I.P. his sleep schedule. He just had that done when he was in Washington not long, just like a week or 2 ago, where he came by and basically just round robin first to 10s like the entire Faustian team.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was the second one that Chapter did. The first one was with Link Wars, and yeah, Link Wars played like 110 games straight.
Jesus.
Oh, immediately 668 Docking
before Jesus. Or I guess Greek Jesus, because that was a lot of damage. Someone needs to pray for Astaroth right now. Very good Twitch stuff. Not getting a whole lot off of it, but at least being able to take back some of his momentum that Zephyr has built up super early in this round.
Doesn't get the lethal hit off that was high, but it's okay. It's okay, it's Sophie. Ooh, okay.
Again, basically the same opener as last round.
Yeah. I mean, again, there's a reason Zeph chose Sophie into this match.
Yeah, I think being able to just blow up throws really well is huge. Really, like, invalidates a lot of the ways that this character is going to mix you up and make you scared. And once you can kind of take away the feeling of being scared versus Astaroth, he's a lot weaker.
Yeah.
Get a load of this guy. I think this is death.
Yep.
Because now you can just do the wall throw thingy, where you just throw her over the wall. Oop! Bye!
I guess that was a good RE. He was going to be dead otherwise, so...
And he put a lot of meter off that, too, because it went to both rounds, so getting that lethal hit put him to 2 bars of meter already, which means he could potentially use one of these to kind of stave off some of the Zephyr offense, which, I'm going to be real, the first round was super smothering, so... Any defensive options he can use to stop that kind of feeling. He's dead again. Never mind. Hold on to that meter, King. You didn't need to use it yet.
Yeah, he's making the good adjustments and switching up, not letting Zeph get away with bullying. All right, now Zeph's being a little bit more slippery. Ooh, try to get a punish there. 6 XP. Oh, we showing off. Oh, no.
Showing off too much. You might be dead. Showing off a little too much. Zephyr, please. Come on now. There's no way all 3 rounds that he won with ring outs. There's no fucking shot.
That's the only... In this matchup, that's the only fucking shot.
Oh my gosh.
That was the only fucking shot he have, and he fucking took it.
He said it's grab brew, it's grab stew. Oh my gosh. He was cooking something in the kitchen, and he said, young lady, can you please hand me? Can you please grab me the recipe for that? And she took that grab literally. Ooh. Very nice whip punish on the 6-6B. Oh, was hoping for a tech there, right? Knowing that this guy's like a really strong player, might just like tech into it to not have to deal with any of the shenanigans, and instead avoided a cleaning time on Oki because of it. Okay, this is the actual music of this stage. I remember this song.
Yes.
It's been so long since I played SoulCalibur with its own music. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, that's good. Oh,
not again! Not again!
Can't keep getting away with this. But this also makes a lot of sense, and a lot of what I was taught playing like Moonfans and like Meatrox in this matchup is like Moonfans always just says like, yeah, the best way to do this is like don't really mash in space, just kind of play the spacing game. Because yeah, mashing's annoying, but Astaroth does have answers, and if you get caught by a wall, that happens.
Yeah, to the front or back, right? Like if you're back facing a wall as Astaroth, you're still in a pretty good position to try to get one of the ring outs.
Ready?
Oh, it's dead.
Oh no, he's gonna break it.
Oh. No, he didn't go for the extension. Interesting.
Oh, even more interesting. Yeah, I like that. Using the immediate multi-hit, even though it's not super powered up because of the fact that he wasn't in Soul Charge, but it's still a multi-hit move that will beat Astaroth's armor from range, and it's also a safe mid. Really smart stuff there.
Yeah. Counter hit 1K. Combo.
Better watch out. This is scary. You don't want to be here.
Nice. Back to the throw. Gets the side throw. Ooh. Okay, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief. Okay. That's -12. Good. Ooh, 6-6K.
Yeah, I like that. Using the frames off of the 5KK to get the launcher.
Ooh, whiffs the throw into GI. Nice. Gets a good punish out of it.
Not only that, got Oki off of it too, having the second bar of meter to play with here. So now he can kind of use up one of these bars of meter and then try to, if it goes to a final round situation, he can at least try to build a second bar during that round. I don't think he's dead here, which means that Zeph does not have Soul Charge as a win condition. And Gorash does a little bit of meter left. Holy shit, he tried to fucking use Soul Attack, but he was in Soul Charge. So he got CE. He was still in Soul Charge.
Yeah, I think he didn't look at his meter, or maybe he looked at so. Yeah, I think he. That's
no, because Zeph didn't have any meter either.
It's okay. We've all been there once, right? Right.
Well, when I'm in Soul Charge and I try to CE, I win for it because it's a GI. Well, so no, I mean I'm pretty happy when it happens. I'm like, yep, sick read. I outplayed my opponent. Zeph is a fucking demon. Zeph is a demon. Someone check him for performance enhancing drugs right now, please. What the fuck? And that jump felt so early too. Like it didn't feel like a reaction jump. It felt like, yeah, you're running. I mean, I know exactly what I need to do here.
He's just like, I know what you're fucking gonna do, you idiot. Okay, back throw. There, and see exactly what I was talking about. Playing the space in game, making them whiff, getting these big hits. That's gonna kill.
And he's up 2 rounds here. Doesn't have a bar meter to work with, but so far for these first 2 matches, hasn't needed it anyway.
Oh, doesn't get the full KK punish on that. Interesting. Yeah, sidestep in the 4A+B. Again, that covers a lot of options. Not really much Astaroth can do. Kind of, I guess, a good time 3K maybe.
Ooh, 2 options back to back, stuffing and just not letting him do anything here. Wasted so much of his soul gauge and his life basically being dwindled away with all of the chip damage coming from the armor breaks. Oh shit! Oh shit! This could be big. Oh, not big enough.
He tried.
And closes it out with the 3K.
Yeah, I mean, he had to try that. That was his best option. That was, yeah, I guess a hard read whether or not the spacing was going to work. I respect it.
If he had got it again, that'd have been huge.
Yeah, if he got on that, I would have been... I think I would have been slightly upset, but still been like, no, yeah. But I think I'm just sick and tired of the cheap ring out bullshit that Astaroth can get away with.
But that's part of his character. What would he do without it? He needs it. It's really stage dependent, honestly. Like, there's some stages that are so big,
Yeah.
both ways, like vertically and horizontally, that it doesn't come up often. But for how long the bridge is, or what is that? That's technically kind of a bridge-ish thing. For how long it is, it doesn't really matter because, like, horizontally, it's really fucking short.
Yeah, and I mean that's been the problem like since launch with again the Yoshi's Island memes and whatnot. Is like literally you there's only like 2 like 3x3 square like spots, maybe not even that big on that map, where if you get 2-2B'd by Yoshimitsu with enough meter, you don't get immediately wrung out, because everywhere else you can just do that from. And a lot of other characters that have really good ring out carry can just take you kind of anywhere on that map. But yeah, so yeah, Astaroth, I guess that's one thing that kind of does play, maybe only for a couple matchups, because again, the big argument always from the matchups is, well, Astaroth's basically just always mid because it's always just kind of 50-50 whether or not people guess right and blah 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 blah. But I think for Astaroth, I think like you said, it becomes a little stage dependent. I think that starts to change up some of the matchups a lot.
Yeah, especially because we don't pick stage in this game, right? If you got to choose your stage, it would mean a lot for the way this character functions, and he'd probably be significantly more consistent with picks and bans. But because we don't have picks and bans, he can be a little die rolly, right? It almost feels like a die roll.
Or coin flip.
Or coin flip, yeah, same difference. We can use either of those terms.
Die roll, coin flipped.
I know what deck Astaroth plays. I lied. Astaroth plays the stupid coin flip Yu-Gi-Oh deck where like your really powerful effects happen on heads, but on tails you lose life. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called the Gamble Dragon deck. That's what it is.
Interesting.
It's not a very good deck.
Sometimes you just gotta play a deck for the memes, right?
Absolutely. Like, if you're not having fun, why are you playing the game, you know?
That is some of the best words of wisdom.
Deck? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's some of the best words of wisdom that I always try and remember in my head. If you're not having fun, why are you playing the game?
I have to remind people that constantly. Whenever I hear them like bitching about a game, they're like, "This is my favorite game." And I'm like, I've never heard you say anything nice about it. You just say meaner shit about other people's games. But I've never heard you actually say anything nice about your own. And they're like, well, I'm like, yeah, maybe try something else.
No. Or you can be like me and just play American Truck Simulator.
I play RuneScape. I have zero complaints about RuneScape. It's the best game ever. It's literally just an idle clicker.
I did.
Remember?
Were you there? Were you here for the cookie clicker? The cookie clicker arc?
The cookie clicker arc? Yes, I was here for the cookie clicker arc.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was
like you'd be stealing bracket and still playing cookie clicker. Yes, I remember.
I mean, there's a really easy reason for it.
What if I told you that as I'm commentating these matches, I'm playing RuneScape right now?
You did tell us that last week.
I'm doing it again.
Hell yeah.
What matters is that it's working.
Yeah. What's also still working is the Matcherino page. That's Matcherino, not Matcherino. The Matcherino page definitely still working. There are definitely still 15 of the Matcherino codes remaining. If you have not done so, chat, please use the exclamation Matcherino like I just did to bring up the link. You can click the link from the chat, takes you straight to the page. Once there, sign in or create your own Matcherino account. It's free, easy to use. Again, they literally, I have not gotten any spam or any bullshit from Matcherino. Like, it's literally just sign in. It's great. And then you just click the claim code button and it adds a free 25 cents in the prize pool. That's all you gotta do.
If you're feeling extra super duper generous, you can be like Beardly here, who dropped a $10 direct contribution into the Matcherino. Or even like, oh, that's it. Wait, is that it?
Yeah.
Or even like Skyward Jim, who did a 75-cent direct contribution into the Matcherino. Big ups, big ups. And Palm Trees with the $5 direct contribution.
Yes. All homies. And then everyone else who's using those codes, very much appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Again, yeah, just keep that going. Super easy to do. It didn't cost nothing. It cost you nothing. And it all goes straight to our top 3 players who are just vying for a little bit of that. Again, a little bit of cash helps anyone. Small or big, everyone helps a little bit. Every little bit helps. Oh, S.A. Rob. Thank you for the $11. Appreciate that. I just saw that as a switch.
Contribution W.
All right. Sorry,
Yeah, playing video games or card games for fun is like the best way to play. And if you find games competitively fun, that's fine too, right? As long as you're having fun with whatever medium you decide to enjoy the game through, whether it be character customization, putting giant penises on your female avatars on SoulCalibur, or playing competitively. Make sure you're having fun. Make sure you're not stressing yourself the fuck out too much.
Yeah. I just wish I had the ability to break down and understand fighting game concepts a little more quickly. Not even. I think on my own is part of it. I've noticed that a lot of my fighting game career is a lot of the concepts I've needed a bit of hand holding, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like for part of it, I just wish there's more I could just do sort of on my own and not like, oh, I can just go watch a video and then understand and know a little bit more about it. But I don't know, not quite there yet.
It's fucked up because my like vast majority of fighting game knowledge and fighting game like understanding actually comes from the way that I've like interacted with other games like card games. Like deck building and considering win conditions is very similar to playstyle and understanding win conditions in fighting games. Like you can like look at a 7-card hand in Magic the Gathering and be like, this is like a winnable position, like just with the cards in my hand. And then you can look at like your best like 9 tools or 10 tools in a matchup versus the character and be like, yes, my character is in a winningest position. Now, how do I make these tools threatening versus my opponent? And this is a matchup that I feel actually Zasta's pretty good in. The way that he usually is going to try to pressure 2B out is going to be with things like the... Holy shit, was that 2 lethal hits in the same combo? That's really cool. That was a lot of meter gain because of it.
That was 2 lethal hits and now up to 3/4 of a bar in 20 seconds.
Holy crap. The way that Zos is going to have to pressure mostly is going to come off of the back of mid-throw mix, right? A lot of the lows that Zos uses are really, really susceptible to her jumping attacks, right? And it's not a risk you super want to take unless you have something like curses to like deter them from wanting to use the jump attacks. 4-6B with curses is going to do like buku loads more damage if you have curses. Jimbo does a great job of making it like really hard to mash on them, right? A lot of 2B players, you can kind of just like mash on their transitions and it doesn't feel real, but as you see Fairmuncher's Yep trying to match out of it 2 times, gets the match the second time around, and immediately having to play through a soul charge here because of the fact that Jimbo gained so much meter. Oh, trying to critical edge. That got stuck even though he had a curse, huh? Wow. I think that's death. Damn.
Yeah.
Was he so minus that he couldn't see either? Wow.
I was TOing. I missed the interaction.
Until our day of reckoning comes.
He threw him, and I think he had a curse on him because of a 6A B6K input, but it might have been so plus from Soul Charge because you know 2BB like that. Oh, that's gonna be huge damage. Might actually just lead to a ring out here.
Oh no!
Oh, unfortunately doesn't get the ring out, but huge damage. I like what he confirmed off of that, and still sitting on 2 bars of meter, not trying to let Jimbo play for that win condition of the ring out here. Yep, big damage, and repositioning back to the middle of the stage. And minus 12. Good. Oh, minus 16? Is that actually minus 16? This was someone thought that was like minus 14, so I've just been 6K. Wow. Thanks, Fairy. You taught me something new.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure the uncharged version is only minus 12, but
I thought
maybe.
I thought it was like minus 12 or minus 14. So I was like, sure. I mean, but if you're just like he won't have the punish and you duck, I guess you could die, right? That is the thing. Oh, I like that, the sidestep to stay evasive versus these big verticals that Jimbo's been trying to mash out with, getting huge damage and leading to a one-touch game for this round 2. Wow. Cognizance, the awareness, right? Knowing that a lot of the things that Jimbo's been using here have been like really fast verticals to pressure out or lows. And beating both those options with the sidestep 2-2 B plus K there.
Nice, using that 1B punish goes in. Soul
Yeah,
charge.
I like this. Immediate soul charge, stealing an extra turn back here. Do not want to give Zoss a turn. I love that. Oh yeah, you can RE it or you can GI it. It doesn't matter. You can actually just straight up GI that shit.
Yeah. That was just, it's just really funny to RE back to RE cancel.
Yeah, it's definitely funnier to RE. Is he dead here? No curses, which means that he's going to have to deal with one more mix. And a 1A to close it out. Pharomonster was playing that range 2 game right there very, very well.
That was a 1A?
That was 1A. Yeah, that was like max range 1A.
Oh, like a 2A.
No, that was 1A. That was messed up. And I think he had just started up the parry, the Angler parry. He sidestepped and everything, but he pressed his button a little too early, unfortunately.
Oh, I thought it was just Zaz Big Boy. Ooh, nice GI. Gets rid of... Oh, but still back in the pressure. GI again.
Oh, yeah, nice. I like that. Going for the smaller option there, but catches the backswing blow with that 4B plus K. Really, really good matchup knowledge.
Yeah, Jimbo trying to go in for the punish, but did a little too early.
No, doesn't go for the 2A plus B, knowing that Jimbo wanted to tech there. Ooh, good. That will close it out. Calling out the sidestep low block. I like that. Ooh. Oh, huge damage. Actually, just run for the curse. I like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, immediately getting that curse back online too. Doesn't feel too awful there. I like that he was holding onto it just in case he needed to use RE4, but if he didn't, he was going to go in for the actual full RE to gain the meter. Now he has 2 bars up versus, he's a full bar up versus Jimbo here, which means that now he can play a little more aggressive and loose, knowing that he has, oh, that sucks. Knowing that he has something to fall back on if Jimbo gets any sort of advantage that he doesn't want him to have here. Yep. Like I said, some sort of advantage that you didn't want Jimbo to have here.
My abyss shall take you. Just as it is written.
Pharomonster up 2 rounds. Scary.
Pharomonster just being really strong here. Oh, okay, but immediately walks in that lethal hit. So that hurts a lot. No,
I like that.
down
Good
out of the air.
anti-air. That was a really good anti-air punish. That was probably the best anti-air punish that I see, except for Sean Wall being able to anti-air people with 2-2B into a full combo. We're not going to talk about that. I was laughing it on my stream. I was like, how many buttons is this applicable off of? And by the way, it's a lot.
Good, gets a nice punish, goes in the stance, but immediately gets can't hit out of it.
Oh, that's my 16. No punish. And trying to use CE, but the soul charge beating it. He's going to have to deal with one-touch mix-up here. And runs up, run countering him, trying to backstep, hitting him with the 5K and closing it out. 2-0 versus Jimbo Nader.
What's that hitbox?
What's
that hitbox, bro?
Zos got some long legs. Or 2B's hitbox is fucking massive. One or the other.
Probably a little bit of both. Holy shit, though, man. Damn, Pharomonster's on a tear. He's speeding through this.
Yeah, crazy reads for sure.
Whoa. Okay, sorry. All right, keep this going.
Oh, it's minus 14? Okay, so he ducked into an I-16. Got it. Yeah, I figured it was either minus 12 or minus 14 for the bubble, for the non-held bubble. So I was like, oh, he gets like a 3K or a 6K here because those are like Zoss's 12 frames and 14 frames. His other, what's his BB? Oh, his BB is I-16. So you can't use that for punishment there.
Hmm. Yeah, that's one of the weird moves I always forget about is the uncharged versus the charged bubble for 2B. It's one of those. I feel like is this the thing with SoulCalibur? There's just a couple moves spread randomly across the cast and it always changes per person. That it's just you just don't memorize. You don't learn, which is again different from a lot of like 2D games where like every character only has like 6 specials and like 5 normals. Is that a thing?
It's definitely part of the. It's definitely part of like the move list of. Like it's part of like the bloated move list syndrome that like Tekken and SoulCalibur have. His BB is awful. No, his BB's fine. The fact that it's minus 16 isn't too bad because it catches a lot of people trying to like delayed duck to like beat run up throw because throw is I-18 and BB is I-16. Like it's slower. And it's not particularly plus, but because of the fact that it's not particularly plus, if you try to counter poke and he finishes BBB, he actually gets pretty big damage off of 4-6B if he has a curse. So, like, the risk reward to his BB is fine. There's really nothing wrong with it. Same thing with his AA. Like, people are like, oh, his AA is, like, not phenomenal. It's okay, but it's actually really good because AA on counter hit is plus fucking 10 if you try to check him.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Okay. All right, well, before I get in the next match, just going over a couple of events coming up. Anya Tekken is holding another Golden Blade 5 this Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. $20 pod already in the match arena. It's a free online tournament you can enter. I believe, Evo Japan's officially confirmed again that SoulCalibur will be there at the event, and that there's already like 46 entrants for like a last minute side tournament at Evo Japan, which is pretty amazing, all things considered, especially that there's a lot of foreigners that are going to be going. I mean, a lot of people have been planning and been wanting to go, but yeah, that's going to be really cool to watch. I don't think there will be a stream. If there is, I'm not aware of what it is right now. And yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting for more information, but I know that there for sure is at least a bracket. So if you are going to Evo Japan and want to play SoulCalibur, I don't know if there's a centralized place to find that information. Follow me on Twitter. I've been trying to retweet it as much as I can. But yeah, there's some information on that. Winter Brawl 3D is going to happen
at some point.
I don't remember what day though at all. March 18th, which is not this Saturday but the next. Yes, Winter Brawl 3D over in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. A lot of big games there. Tekken Tag 2, Tekken Dark Resurrection, Tekken 7, SoulCalibur 2, 4, 5, and 6. 4 SoulCalibur games. DOA 3, 5 last round. DOA 6. They have Bloody Roar, Virtua Fighter 5, My Hero 1's Justice 2. I actually don't know that game at all.
It's like an anime arena brawler, but apparently it's a lot better than other anime arena brawlers. Like it's not mindlessly press circle with every character. Every character actually has like unique strings and branching paths and stuff. And like the problem with most arena brawlers is like you just press circle or square and like they all play the same. But My Hero and Kill la Kill did a really good job of making like unique characters and archetypes that would normally be seen in traditional fighting.
Interesting. Cool. Project
I'm
Justice.
Oh, there. Nerd. Sorry.
No, you're fucking go ham. Project Justice, Pokken, and they even have Marvel 3, which is
Bloody Roar stream? Hey yo!
Oh yeah. yeah, they're going. Yeah, the Winter Ball 3D is going in. Big E doesn't fuck around with the cool shit that they're doing. So yeah, Winter Ball is gonna be a good one again, coming in just a couple months or so, or a week or two. Texas Showdown is gonna be happening in April. SoulCalibur is gonna be a main event there. Still time to sign up for that. Combo Breaker is happening, but I don't know if there is anything SoulCalibur related going on to that. I have not heard if anyone is planning on organizing side tournament stuff for Combo Breaker. I'm assuming someone will, but I'm not currently in any of the circles to be known about that. But yeah, Combo Breaker will be happening in May. And then I think CEO would be after Combo Breaker. And again, I don't know about anything Caliber related happening for CEO. Yeah, I don't know. Lots of stuff is still going on. And if you're still trying to figure out how to, again, like trying to get more information, Twitter is still the best place for especially SoulCalibur information, if not most of the FGC. So if you don't have a Twitter account, but you're trying to get more information, I recommend just making one and just following a couple of the accounts, even though it's a dying hell site ran by an idiot, but that's besides the point. Maybe it is the point. I don't know. Anyway, I think I've stalled enough.
Hey, you stalled to the point where there's 11 match arena codes left. Nice, not bad.
Oh, there we go. Okay. 11 left. There's gotta be at least 11 of you in the chat who haven't done it yet. If you haven't, please, I'm asking you very nicely before I start asking very angrily. Again, just please use those free codes. It costs nothing. You have like very little to have to like do for it. It's really, really easy. And we would all very much appreciate it. Just use those codes if you haven't, please. Please, 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 please. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to. Cool. Okay, I think I stalled enough to let enough time for some of these lower brackets. I just keep going. So I'm going to begin calling up some of these matches. Let me get that lower side going, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, we're actually pretty deep into the bracket so far. It was a smaller bracket.
Yeah, slightly smaller bracket tonight.
Yeah, it wasn't super big. Yeah, but we're pretty close to the end already. Wow.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. Winners finals time. If you gotta go, let me know.
No, I could probably just stay for the whole thing at this point. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess it won't go that late. Yeah.
Yeah, it can't go that late. Like, surely it's gonna be another hour at most, so it's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, so here we go. Winners finals is gonna be Pheromontris and Zephykai.
A winners finals we haven't seen in a long time. Like, I think I've seen Pheromontris in winners finals versus Zephykai maybe once or twice, but it's not winning for Pheromontris most of the time. So let's see if he has any new stuff he's cooked up to kind of ease the matchup. Depending on what character Zephykai picks here, it could be a lot more hard for Zos, right? I think that Zephykai has like a really large roster of characters, and most of them do very well versus the Solomon.
Welcome to the
I don't know.
history.
I'm still not a big fan of the Sophie's ass matchup, but he has other characters that can, I think, cover that for sure.
Oh, I was referring to Cassandra and
Shaman. Yeah.
I
was like, one of those options.
Kinda...
Like, I mean, it's okay. I guess on paper, Sophie and Zaz is honestly
good.
Yeah.
For like on paper, it's relatively good for Sophie. Now the problem is that would require that the Zos is dumb enough to do anything minus 16 or minus 14. So if you just don't do those things and you're like sitting there constantly waiting for them as Sophie, it feels super bad when they either don't come or the mental stack is so crowded that by the time they do, you're not ready to punish them.
Yeah. Okay.
He's gonna prove us the fuck wrong here, which is fine. I'm totally down to see it.
I hope so.
Or maybe
good for
he's
me.
not gonna prove us wrong. What he's gonna do is he's gonna do everything that I mentioned, right? Like when the mental stack gets crowded, he's still just gonna prove that he's a really solid player and just like win through the mental stack, right? Because I think like a lot of the pokes that Sophitia has in the ranges that Zos is poked, yeah. So like a lot of the normal pokes that Zos are gonna use, they're like perfectly outrange Sophia or make it so that she has to play very awkwardly to get through them. But these lethal hit punishes are going to be the death of Pheromontra so far, getting a whole lot of damage off of this.
Oh no. Oh, that was a misinput.
Minus 12, good punish. Oh, and the not getting a back throw, had more than enough time to turn around there.
Yeah, it was a little awkward, unfortunately.
Yeah, a little apprehensive, like playing really, really loose and fast with that GI there, and Zephyr waiting it out and getting the punish. That was actually really close for going down to like the final round, like for the final seconds.
The late test beat.
It's really hard to move there after you've done a 1B on Sophie, right? Because you're like -6 or -4. So if Sophie just catches you stepping, you kind of get fucked. Oh, goes into the soul charge here. I like this. Pretty big. Yeah, I was gonna say pretty big reward if Zephyr does not soul charge back here, but he did, which means that now Pheromontra is gonna have to try to play through some of this timer before losing the timer of his own. But yeah, that's pretty good. You can't do that there. You have to wait so long.
Yeah, she goes very high up in the air.
She's soaring.
There's a lot of times where I will just 2-2B and like have it whip or block, but continue the string just to throw off my opponent and hopefully they just try and punish early.
Yeah, I think the best option, like the best close option, if they finish the entirety of the string, is actually just to 8A+B them out of the air. But it's like it's a mix because a lot of times what if she doesn't finish it, you know? I mean, you're trying to punish late just to catch it, so it becomes like this really obnoxious. This is a Shoryu, but it's also a reverse mix situation.
Yeah.
Oh, -16, no punish from Zeph though.
Know the power.
And Pheromontra's trying to make sure he can keep this turn to get one of these rounds on the board, but Zephyr, that active defense walking around him, trying to create as much space as he can here. Oh, this might be really good for Pheromontra. Psych. Ooh, calls out the timing. Amazing timing catch.
Yeah, really good for much. Just holding the mental solid there. Ooh. Doesn't block the 1K hold. That is kind of a mix-up. You gotta be ready for it. They're just staring at each other's faces. Okay,
yeah, just trying to see if Zephyr was gonna be a little proactive. A lot of times he's very proactive and tries to press a button in situations like that, right? Just to get his opponent stuck to the wall. But with the repositioning from Pheromontra, if he had pressed the button just a little too early, probably could have got rung out there and understood that and fought it back to the center stage positioning and had life to work with it. A soul charge from Sophie takes away so much guard gauge and so much ship damage, basically evening it up off that one soul charge, but he might just be dead here. Wow, that was sick. He could have also ended it with 4K, I believe. I'm trying to press. Damn, Pheromontra's with the disrespect.
He's got some balls on him. He got some big balls. Okay.
-16, no punish from Zephyr. Yeah, like the Pheromontra's trying to do there, just trying to catch him, pressing a button or trying to walk away so he can hit him with the 4B and just steal away the round. Has to build a whole, like a little bit more meter here to have that bar of meter to play against Zephyr in a more attrition-based game here, but he doesn't have to, he won't. He's gonna go for the guaranteed guard pressure. No, wants the damage into the meter. Smart. I was fully expecting him to go for to kind of go for his guard here, but I guess not wanting to establish guard crush as the win condition. Pheromontra's instead trying to establish timing as the win condition, not allowing Zephyr to get anything started with these counter pokes and checks. Taking that first game in grand. Wait, winners finals. Oops, my bad. Maybe I am tired.
Yeah, Pheromontra is demonstrating really good knowledge, knows how to make this matchup really, really freaking annoying for Zolfitia.
2 rounds of 1A, absolutely.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
I don't think I want this stage as Sophia. Like, it's smaller, I guess, but it's also all walls.
Yeah, for a little bit, and then eventually they'll get broken. And then it becomes all ring outs.
Oh, shit. So much damage here. And he has him stuck at the wall with one curse. Oh, doesn't get the 4K lethal hit. Really wanted it there, but just slightly too short on that walk forward. Has the bar meter to play with here if he wants it, and I think that's going to be a whip punish. Holy shit. I mentioned the bar meter, and I wasn't sure what he was going to do with it, but walking back into a CE whip punish is not particularly what I was expecting. That was definitely different. That was crazy. Minus 10. I mean, plus 10. Yeah, it's really hard to press buttons there if you get hit with that, the third hit of that AAA. Trying to just timing check Zeph there. Unfortunately, didn't work for him, but... Oh, hey, Cindy. Oh, wait.
Hello.
Morning.
Who are you? Are you commentating with me?
Yes. The thing is, I want to, this is my phone. I want to commentate from my PC so my mic quality is good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, take your time.
Can I have a, like, an invite link? I don't think, my bot account, like, is in WNF.
You're which?
I have a separate account I use for my PC as opposed to my...
Oh, I see. Yeah, you should be able to send yourself the link.
Can I?
Yeah, it's in the guidelines channel.
Ew.
Ooh, very nice. And gets the extended combo because of the wall here. That's going to do so much damage.
Oh my
and
gosh!
Possibly lead to the throw. Oh, too far away from the wall. There's that guy not able to get off of the wall, though.
Oh, no.
This might just be another round for Pharaoh Montress in the books, leaving that wall at red. This is actually really bad. That means any touch of that wall could lead to a potential ring out.
This is nasty. This is gross.
Oh, and the timing, because Pharaoh Montress' timing has been so good. And Pharaoh Montress' timing has been too good. It's crazy. What's happening?
My abyss shall take you. Satisfied now?
Oh my, he's dead. He's dead. That's it. GG's. Boom! With the perfect 2-0. Pharaoh Montress in the zone, but I mean, Zephykai is definitely one of the players known for adaptation big time, right? So we could definitely see a character swap here, and if we don't, we could still see, oh, he might just be switching over to the, okay, so remember when you said you weren't a fan of that matchup? Well, how about the little Chinese girl?
It's probably a little bit better, yeah.
A little. Might be an understatement.
Battle 1. Fight.
Yeah, a lot of the normal Zos offense gets really stifled by Xianghua pressure. So I think that, like, things like 6-6B, really good in this matchup. The full crouch 3K as well, yeah, like it puts you at a range where a lot of Zos' normal pokes and checks just won't hit you. That was so much damage. Oh my gosh, and he walked closer after the Crybaby, maybe knowing that Zephykai was actually minus after the Crybaby there.
Hello, how do I sound?
You sound pretty good.
Pretty alright?
Yeah.
Better or worse than phone Jordan?
A little bit better, yeah.
Started doing audio tests in the middle of your tournament.
No, you're good, you're good.
Ooh, very nice whip punish there.
Can't spell your fucking
Yeah, very small play from Zephykai, trying to just take, trying to take as much of this life lead as he could off of Pharaoh Montress, calling it out with the soul charge, knowing that a lot of these options are not delayed from Zephykai. He's just doing very small offense over and over to like keep that lead for as long as he possibly could. But now he's gonna have to run this back first.
Ooh, minus 14. Oh,
yeah, no punish
actually super bad, yeah. I would appreciate a soul charge here. Just keep him against the wall, make him like guess for life. Nice GI.
Oh yeah, and maybe the counter soul charge back from Pharaoh Montress. Latifi uses the meter, does it, and goes down 2-0 for it.
Yeah, he actually does exactly that and pushes the +8. That was really smart.
Yeah, waited for the last second for it too, right? I think a lot of times it's just about like who holds mental fortitude longer with really, really strong players like you guys. It's just that was fucked up.
Yeah, Crybaby's like the only saving grace on that OT. Like pretty much every character in the game has to hold 2A+B or like another meaty grab there, pretty much. So really good match from him. Ooh, one more gas. Very nice patience.
Oh,
yeah, super interruptible.
Yeah. That happen.
Yeah, even on Parsec, that's something I think most players should just react to. Oh, it was so fortunate.
He had the punish on the first 3v, doesn't let it rip, tries to take a little more space from SCVI so that if he threw something out, he could truly get a punish, but unfortunately letting that timing that he had established in the first 2 games get into his head too much, and SCVI playing a little off the beaten path there and throwing out that second 3v, a little different timing from before, and cooking him for it. Wow.
Is this the true score, by the way? Is it 1-2?
Yep.
Yeah, it's 1-2.
Wow. Alright, so Zeph has a little bit of a climb, right? This is his finals.
A little bit of a climb, but new character. Was on Sofitia before, and now on the X, who I think does significantly better in this matchup.
Yeah, there's just that one like tiny little interaction where like Xianghua has like a tougher time getting out of the 4-6B thing. But I definitely think like she's gonna have a little bit more control. She has that I-10. Super easy to punish with. I definitely think this is probably the way to go.
Ooh, nice calling out the timing. Walking up, waiting for the walk up and trying to immediately use the 6K to kind of cover the space in front of him, but unfortunately SCVI was ready for it. Not punishing that 6BK. That's a minus 12, I think.
Oh, no commitment. Oh, it actually ended up being more rewarding.
Yeah, not
really
committing
strong
and
OP
getting
here.
the timing check.
Holy shit! Delays it a little bit just so we can get the ground hit. We got another loop here, but this is only one curse, so this one doesn't give a direct mix-up.
Yeah, so now he's got to mix him with something like, yeah, the 3.
Very nice. Takes the +8. Very nice ducking. Pretty much just extending there just a little bit. Just wanted to like try to keep him at the corner. Oh, only a fuzzy duck, not a real one. Didn't actually have to blocking it.
Doesn't have. Now he has a bar meter. This is where he's gonna have to watch out and make sure anything he does is not minus 12.
Nice, good movement.
Around into the whip punish with the 5B.
Yeah, Zeph would have had to done something weird like 2-2B at disadvantage to like beat that kind of like step spam. So I appreciate that he just called him out for like probably just going for the super win by stepping.
Oh, delaying the button a little too late there. You can tell Fairmont just wanted to press something, but just a little too late on what he was pressing. Nice step out. I think that's the first.
Fully aware for it now.
Yeah, that's the first one we've seen him step out of so far, especially with his back towards the ring edge of the wall. Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Definitely don't want to start off around like that. Like most supers in the game, like you start off like if like you start off against it, you're like okay, whatever, it's so much health. This one you really don't want to get hit by.
Yeah, giving him the curse is kind of big.
Oh, if that hit, like punishing Crybaby with that is just so volatile. But unfortunately, the hitbox is just too like favorable there. And a lot of bar here. AB,
nice
very
punish.
nice.
Yep.
Don't do another combo though. Yes, and I see adjust the combo to keep him towards the wall. I like that. A little bit less damage, but better positioning. Nice. Yeah, that looked like it was on good too. Now you do the combo. Good Oki. Nice. He has to just roll it. Yeah, you have to hold that. True force punch.
Delaying his timing there a little bit and getting hit by the 3B.
So we won't see another super here. He's probably just gonna go in. Yeah, I figured as much. Just because he has so much more freedom here. I sometimes it's more powerful for a character like Zastinel to just hold onto that bar. It makes the opponent a lot more scary. Yeah. Good interrupt. That was on reaction too. That's why I really enjoyed that check. That was very, very smart.
Slightly too late. If he had done that a little bit earlier, he would have hit him with the 6K.
Yeah.
6B there.
Oh, now he's questioning his because of that one tiny little interaction that Stancy's questioning his ability to check it, even though he checked it so well before. He probably also noticed his like the health deficit was kind of like getting bigger, so he wanted to like do a better option into it. Just wanted more damage, even though the 2A was going to cover more stuff. It was just wasn't rewarding enough.
Like he was questioning his decision making of going for something small when something bigger would have felt more rewarding in the situation. But unfortunately, that lets players that are really fast, like SCVI's playing right now, just steamroll. Not really giving Fairmont a lot of time to think in a lot of these interactions. I think that's what.
Yeah, I would have appreciated if you took like a moment there, just to like not necessarily go into the next game. I mean, maybe he's just feeling it, but you know, usually if your opponent's like making a comeback, you do want to chill out for a sec. Maybe cut off a little bit of that momentum. Switch the stage at least.
Quick 30-second. Like no problem. Just think a little bit.
See, I don't like
too
that
early.
because this is kind of how round start happened last game. There wasn't really an adjustment there. It's just like timing. If he had committed to movement there when it did work, he would have gotten another whiff punish.
Nice. I like the backstep there to try to bait something out of Zephyr 2 times in a row.
Good. Yeah, Xianghua has a lot of trouble dealing with like 2A mash like that. I really appreciated that. But then he kind of stopped and is getting grabbed a bunch. This is exactly what that 2A mash would stop. It wouldn't let Zeph like mix you to death, you know?
Yeah,
and now you're disrespecting it too much. Yeah.
With a player like Zephyr who really loves, like, if he sees you statue blocking, he loves to just use throw as a mix-up option. Especially with these characters with like fast checks like, you know, Xianghua's 5A. So
now we're
not giving him that opportunity.
The other propensity from now Pharomontress doing fuzzy ducks, where it's like, yeah, they'll cover like both parts of the mix-up if the timing is like, you know, gonna work that way, but you're now not getting a punish for his throw as opposed to like getting something, you know, meaningful.
Yeah, at least.
Oh, that's not gonna work. No, wow, I did not.
I don't think he gets a ring out there. Oh, okay, I'll shut the fuck up now. Never mind.
Yeah, very nice conversion from Pharomontress. I didn't even think he was gonna get anything because
I knew the wall was gonna happen.
Counter it's like that. It's less plus.
Ooh, nice. There we go.
I think
he needs to stay on this like 2A, 2K plan. It's not working out like terribly, but once he gets something, once he gets these 2As, he needs to like try to make something off of them, right?
I don't really like that punish he's doing for full crouch 3K. I wonder if he just does 6PK, it'll just work every time, getting that curse. He's doing 6PB, and I think like maybe at certain ranges it'll lethal hit, but the consistency for the nice punish.
That was really good on that GI punish.
He's like sometimes getting 70 damage and other times getting like 25. Like I think just going for the thing that always does 50 or 60 is probably
and
like
put the
a
curse
better option. Yeah, and the curse is pretty important. You're making Zeph have to play different when that happens, right? So even just one curse against this character.
You know, one curse and a bar of meter like makes you have to play really awkward versus Zar.
So and I think this is like a potential final round, right? He has to like slow it down here. I think he's the matching was working, but now Zeph has already changed to like I'm about to win, like play super safe mode. So he's not really taking any risks.
He's also playing like very aggressive defense.
That's it. Like now he has to like not get supered. Like this is so tough.
Oh, that was a huge risk, but it paid off.
Oh, it didn't even combo properly.
He wasn't ready for what was gonna happen there. That was not slow.
Yes, a little tricky to punish.
I'm not gonna talk about it. It's fine.
Mix up. Oh, kill him! No, that was such a... Oh, if he just believed in, like... I mean, again, 3A is a fast whip punish, but if he just grabbed there, it would have done enough damage, you know? 3AB probably wouldn't have been killed from back turn at that life total. Very well played from John, though. He really just did kind of bring it back.
No
a pretty big deficit. You gotta respect that, at least.
That last round was looking a lot more Pharomontress' favorite. Like, he was starting to, like, bring that attrition back and forth and make sure that the lead never got too far away from him, but see.
It just started getting a little too fast. Like that round was like instantaneous. I feel like we were talking about the last round like while that round was happening and it just already ended, you know? And like again, a character like Xianghua who's like incredibly good at scrapping. It's just gonna be favorable for a character like her.
Letting her play faster, especially when you're a character like Solomon who has so many like things that on reaction like quickly if you are able to react to them are punishable, not good looks, right? Like stepping out of some of the 3ABs, punishing the non-held 3ABs, ducking the 6As. Like he was doing really good work against all of the string pressure that Pharomontress was coming out with. And Pharomontress started to lose the timing war towards the end of it too, so it just felt like he needed to like change it to a more mid-range, slow pace game.
That was definitely the biggest turning point. I think Sean would just caught on to Zeph caught on to his hesitation on frame advantage, and like the kind of things that usually like create that are like Xianghua's auto GIs or even her mashing, but like that wasn't really a common theme. Like no auto GIs are really being landed. He AAB'd like one situation, like when he blocked a fully charged RE. Like Sean wasn't really mashing at his frame advantage.
And maybe like a level 1 GI every now and then, but I mean those are basically a rock paper scissors situation against a character like
you should be totally content when that happens.
You're like, did I really have frame advantage versus Xianghua? It's fine. It was a level 1. But next up, what is this? Gorash versus
Jimbo.
Interesting.
Yes, our loser semifinal. We're in our top 4.
My time to shine.
Interesting.
This could shake out really well.
I I actually have like a little bit of playtime into 2B. I think this matchup for 2B is incredibly easy. Maybe you know something with Konmai or two, or you know this just seems to be the character he's on more often. So we'll see how this pans out. Right now he hasn't been hit yet, so
yeah, the long range pressure of Konmai is actually pretty solid when you can when you can contest a character like Astaroth at range without having to put yourself in too much risk. I think that's pretty good. That's one downside of 2B compared to a character like Konmai. Like his smaller,
he never stuck his neck out.
Yeah, his smaller pokes feel so much like better in this like mid-range gameplay. Oh wow, it was good.
Yeah, that was very good defense. Rush will have like random moments of brilliance I really enjoy.
Like he's never the worst player in the room, but sometimes he looks like the best player in the room.
Right. Especially when he's like set playing his opponent to death. Very nice. Yeah, he's aware of it.
No.
Oh, not the best whip punish, but
a little bit
yeah, if he was later,
right?
If his whip punish was shittier, he would have got more damage. But he was too ready.
It's funny. Sometimes just slowing down, especially as a character like Astro, will do more for you.
I really like
see, that's what I mean. Those 6Bs just round start poking and checking and making sure he can't get in.
I don't know if you noticed, but I was gonna say both players 6B round start. It was actually both of them, but obviously Astaroth is a bit slower. Yeah, it's a very strong move. That's probably gonna kill straight up. Yeah. Jimbo looking so dominating in the beginning, now getting thrashed by this grappler.
Thrashed by Gorash.
Yes. Go thrash.
Oh, calling out the timing.
2B, and that's a lot of guard damage. Guaranteed, by the way. Can't get out of that first one. Nice. Not being greedy at all, just accepting the situation and getting out of it.
Unfortunately,
soul charge back.
Yeah, kind of still getting stuck at the wall here. This is not a great situation for a character like Astaroth. Oh. Wow, I like that. Delays it and doesn't finish the full string so that he can get some offense started off of it. Makes the most out of that soul charge.
He has the lethal in now. He wants that one bar back. Probably gonna try to super him once he gets it. That's why he's whiffing with that. I see that. I see what he's doing.
Yeah, just trying to push the meter from range.
Nice. I enjoyed the delay there. I look like Jimbo also reacted to the string as well. That was smart.
Oh, I think that might be death.
Nah, it's not gonna kill, but it's a very.
Are you sure?
That's not real. That's not real, Beanie. You can be that. That's not real, but you're right. It did kill, so I'll take the L on it.
Hey,
right away,
these players know what they're doing. they're gaming the system.
Jimbo is like genuinely a genius, but that's besides the point.
He was like, if I don't think he'll tag, I'll get the maximum damage. Oh,
yeah, that was a bit much. It's too clear. Like he has another, especially that he has another super attempt. Jimbo is exactly the type of player like Gorash is. Okay, Esen is close. You want his soul charge to get lower and lower, so the damage output of Esen's even lower. Now he'll probably survive in Esen. He's gonna chill out for a bit, probably. Okay.
I like that he just waited out the entire soul charge, but Jimbo using the second one, knowing this is the last round of his first game. No reason not to use it.
Right, but this is the different soul charge. It's not exactly Rage Explosion anymore. It's just, you know, regular old Konmai soul charge. Yeah.
And the trade, profitable trade for Gorash. Super smart.
Oh, can't even complain. Gorash kind of played that super well. And Jimbo has to come up with something, but he immediately rematched. Kind of interesting. I never particularly know what Jimbo is thinking. So I wonder.
Trying to use a lot of these. Oh fuck, that sucks.
So important. Sometimes, even if you're like hyper aware of that kind of stuff, Astaroth's one of the few characters in the game where he brings you out forward with his back grab. So you like sometimes just like forget. You know, to
you're like, I know it's his back grab, but like my front's to the edge, so should I worry about back or should I?
No! Man, Jimbo is. This went from like
him out from
Jimbo
the front. He rung him out from the back.
Outplayed to Jimbo's getting cheesed. Like,
what the fuck?
He rung him out from the back. He rung him out from the front. What's next? Oh no! 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 No!
The battle is over. Show respect.
oh.
What do I say there, man? What kind of fucking commentary can I do?
GG's.
Wow.
Simply outplayed.
So we had 2-1-4 A plus G, then Bulba lethal hit because he had. By the way, Bulba lethal hit is because the previous round was a ring out. I don't know if you know that, but that's the condition for that ring out. And then another lethal hit, I forgot the starter, that comboed into ball the lethal hit that allowed him to convert into a situation where he could 50-50 him for a third ring out in a row.
And
that
the fact
was
that
really cheesy.
You're so scared, and you're definitely like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the greatest player in the world or the worst. You are definitely seizing up there. You are tensing up. You are trying to wait for the next throw, wait for a mid to come in, trying to react to a bunch of things, and you get stacked right.
There's something specifically fucked up about that, right? Because I think Jimbo was aware enough of the situation that he thought, because think about it, right? If you get pushed over by the I think it's B6B or BB6, whatever it is, and there's like the crouch grab situation, right? Where if he forward crouch grabs you, you get rug out. That 1K is specifically fucked up there because you can't soul charge out of the situation. If you spam soul charge, you won't be able to break the forward command. You won't be able to break the forward command grab. No, I think the soul charge works.
But because you're pressing back during the input.
Because of the input of soul charge, you actually can't beat both. That's why that's so fucked up. You know what I mean? That's like specifically kind of.
I love those checkmate situations that like feel like on like the level 1. And you're like, this looks corny, and then like once you dig deeper, you're like, oh, this is a real fucked up checkmate situation. Well, I like the punish on that.
We get to see even more Gorash now. I like this.
We did say that like sometimes he just has moments of genius, right? I'm like, he never looks like the worst player in the room, but sometimes he looks like the best. And that last round was a perfect example of that. But let's see what he's gonna be able to do against a player like Parameters. I think that this matchup used to be a lot worse for Astro. It's not so bad anymore with the change to the throw system. How his throws used to be 4K lethal hittable for absolutely no.
Yeah, that was a big deal. His Osmo has like an incredible throw punish. Also, his Osmo naturally is like very good at playing around armor. Has a bunch of strings.
Yeah, super
containment.
Super good strings and like very good movement containment. Also, like can play that range 3 game with Astrod very well because of the fact that he has things like 4A, 214B plus K, and 60.
Ooh. This matchup doesn't matter if Fairmuch doesn't block the force blocks. This is actually not gonna do anything.
Yeah, it doesn't get wall spot there. Surprisingly,
yeah, it was a little far. I'm not like too surprised, but I definitely thought it was going to. Oh,
like that.
Nice, alright.
Forcing him to use some meter there.
His guard gauge is looking really worse for it. That's wall spot. That's the guaranteed kill. Okay, does some weird stuff there. I think he could have gotten a guaranteed kill of 4KA on the wall, but regardless, we get back to this round where Gorash is actually the significant advantage. Besides the meter, the guard is a big deal, especially on red wall.
Yeah, red wall is really bad. Just mashing these armored buttons at
these like lightly negative armored ones too. He's like not even caring, like he could get punished for these, but he just wants to push his guard gauge plan. This is 100% a soul charge moment, by the way. I think you got to give up your 2 bars.
Oh no! Not only that, he gets a splat off of it. Gorash getting a little fancy there.
Well, perhaps making him waste his bar, trading bar for bar, so he can just get back to the normal situation. Very nice. Yeah. Oh, that's it. That's kill.
The best situation to put yourself in there.
No, don't. You already used that Gorash.
Yeah, you can't use the same. He thought it was Marvel. He was like, I can use the same string twice, right?
Oh, I think that's still gonna work. Yeah, he still got it. He stepped just enough that slow attack would still be a punish there. Wow, dude, Gorash is playing really fucking fast. Like, these games are going really quickly. Like, I know the other one was a bunch of ring outs, but
why is
already on game 2?
Armor? He's using it towards the end of the armor. It's not that it's beating armor, it's that towards the end of the button, the armor dissipates.
Yeah, he's checking, like, with the FC3K, right?
Yeah.
It's because he's, like, reacting with it that it's just slow enough. Is that move I-14 or I-12?
I-12, it's fucked up. I-12 minus 2.
I thought so too. I was like, is this move fucked up or fucked up?
Yeah, it's definitely one of the moves that as a ZOS player, you feel like you're kind of forced to use it, right? Like, there's a lot of... Yep. Oh, and
that's not gonna kill. That actually really sucked. That scaling was terrible. Really.
Hey, you know what I just realized? Astrov actually doesn't have access to one of his lethal hits on this stage.
Yes, that's true. Yep. Just absolutely cannot get Bulba. I wanted to say, randomly, it happened very early on in the round, but he reversal edged a 3AB hold on reaction, and because Astaroth doesn't have any auto GIs for vertical mids, I really appreciate that option.
Yeah, that's really smart. Gives him a little bit of meter and plus frames.
He's gonna do the 3B hold. Yep. Yep.
And I'm sorry, did Fairmuncher's tech back?
I didn't see his tech direction. I was too focused on.
Please stop teching!
I really like seeing the big red bar. You know, I'm a very simple man.
Please stop teching!
Right now, Gorash is again just drilling. Like he's not being stopped.
Is it me, or is there an intense irony of Fairmont just falling for all these tech traps?
Tech trapped when he's usually the person who's like, yeah, you tech, I'm killing you. Yeah, it's really funny.
Fairmont is like incredible Ukemi aware and like usually knows how Oki works, but right now he's kind of not showing that knowledge. Fantastic whip punish. He has no idea what side he was on. He had no. I knew he would not know. I didn't know either.
I didn't know what side he was on either.
Just couldn't
Your
get
combo changes depending on what side you're on.
Yeah, you like if they're like in front of you, you get like Titan Bomb or 6A plus G, and if they're behind you, you get the back to people's K.
Yeah, people's K.
But they're like supposed to be behind you. You know what I mean? That's
tell that's a perfect spacing.
Yeah.
Please stop
right
checking.
now, Gorash is not blocking.
There we go.
He's trying to move,
God.
trying to do anything but block.
You know, having like 2 rounds up here isn't the worst for like trying to see if you can condition your opponent into like respecting you for no reason. Like I like when people who are like winning or in a winning position are just like, I'm going to take these risks because I want to make you respect me. If you don't, then I can just get away with whatever here.
And I don't mean to be Captain Hindsight because it didn't work, but I didn't actually appreciate that meter usage. I think waiting to have 2 bars in final round or forcing Pheromontress to use his bar was probably the proper play.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trades with meter, especially as a character like Zox who has like such good meter adoption. Nice. Pretty good.
I loved that. That was really good. Just direct mid, force block. Oh god! Damage. Oh, you're so greedy. Gorash is so greedy. Just take your guaranteed damage. It's final round, please. No more weird stuff. Just soul charge and play. It will be much easier if you just do 2 guesses like a normal last. One more guess. Nothing weird. Nothing weird. Oh, you went for more damage instead of OD.
Yeah,
that's fine. Actually, it's okay. I actually didn't hate that. Okay, that's fine.
He tried to go for a punish on that 6A, I mean on that 1AA, but because he blocked it at tip range, he couldn't 6BB lethal hit, which is what
that wasn't gonna work.
Try to do to that.
And then the super just being, you know, I8 just takes too much time. Getting counter out of it. Alright. Looking pretty dominating for Gorash, but last time I said that, it was looking dominating for someone. They did not do well.
This stage is pretty good for Asta, actually.
Yes. Lethal hit reactivated. Immediate 6A. Nice.
Yeah, downside of being a really good character.
That counted as tip.
So, because the back of Astaroth is still part of his hurt box, it's just like what part of him hit it, and the game's like, I don't know, fuck it, count it. That's what happens with like the really big characters.
He's got a joinky, you know, yoinky splinky hitbox. He's a big guy and a small guy all at the same time.
Like you can straight up like hit the back of Ivy's like calf. And it'll count as like 6BB lethal. It's
nice. I appreciated him rolling there. Fully charged 6B, but why did it not
too much
stun?
charge.
Wait, no, I think he did like the full charge and then like released it before it was considered full charge because it's supposed to stun.
It's supposed to crumple, yeah. I think he let it go too early, hoping that it would be a full whip punish.
That's so unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie, that's really ridiculous. Yeah, he pressed people's K. It happened to be in front of him that time. He just decided to take the guess.
He does not give a shit. He's matching this armor.
Nice. Okay.
Man, knockdown, for the basic shit immediately.
Nah, we have to Kemi there. You have to Kemi this side. Don't give him the ring out pressure. That was a little bit of, you know, space knowledge from Gorash. He didn't know he could tech there.
I think not wanting to give him the ring out pressure would have led to potentially getting hit by a what would it have been? A 6-6, I mean a 2-2B, right? A 2-2B would have just run out from the front. So it was one of those fucked up mix-up situations that you just kind of have to guess, and sometimes you guys are wrong.
Is this like a Zosimo thing that he's ending up in front of Astaroth more often? Cause
yes.
Okay.
Big characters end up in front a lot more. I think it's him and
one more
who
guess?
else is like kind of chunky.
2A. No, not Fair Munchers 2A. You 2A. Where'd your Oki go? Oh, you were so respectful.
Oh,
right, very nice.
Yeah. Okay. Waited out the defensive option.
Definitely think Gorash was a bit, oh my lord, a bit too timid there. I think just going for the 50-50 for kill was very acceptable. Also, if I recall correctly, Zosimo's punish on 2A is not very good.
Wow,
it's really nice timing.
It's like wall rising B.
Oh, that wasn't the proper
bull
rush though. He got like a normal one. I didn't get the okay.
Shit,
Nice roll kill.
Stay
That's
on
it.
the ground.
Okay, he messed up the A plus G2, but still got the Yoki after. Yeah, he didn't the armor on Bull Rush was triggered there, but he didn't get the like, you know, the super high like smoke coming off the character launch. Yeah.
I like that knowing that the punish.
Yes. Optimal too. Not even just like a lazy 4AA, just gets the I-14. Oh, that was
sidesteps
such
out
a
of
good.
Gorash.
That 3B was so good. Why did it not with punish?
Of the
Oh man. All right. I think it'd be cool to do some patience here. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Maybe a 6A coming out.
no.
It's just chilling. Okay, that worked out.
Oh, that's so
Oh
unfortunate.
my gosh,
The tech
do
art's
the mid,
running
do the
out.
mid. You know he's gonna roll. You know he's gonna roll Gorash. Okay,
Oh.
nice. Good step, but unfortunately he wasn't completely back turned, so he was able to attack. Yeah, more set
And
play.
calling
Nice.
out
I
the
agree with you on
2A.
that. Specifically because as well, like Paramuntrus's like panic defensive tool when he has a bar is to just straight up super your pressure. And Crouch Grab doesn't lose to that. You can block the CE after. And it doesn't trigger the GI, so I really appreciated that pressure. Specifically using that as your mid instead of like Bull Rush or any like, you know, normal Astaroth stuff. I think that was actually well thought out.
And knowing
definitely earning that spot in Grid Vitals.
And knowing that one of the options that Pheromontrus would use to check would be a low, right? Because a lot of times he had been checking with something like 6K, but when you're in that like low life situation versus Astaroth, it's so hard to check with something that's fast. That's really short range, like a 6K, when you could end up getting whip punished by a super because of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, Nemo's here?
Hell yeah.
Welcome.
Hello, hello.
So yeah, you made it here for grand finals.
Oh wait, it's grands already?
It is Grands, and
I thought that was winners
was-
finals.
That was losers.
that was
finals.
losers finals.
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
was,
what
and
the?
it
Alright,
was
so,
a boss rush.
Oh, what's happening right now?
What's happened is I'm trying to get chat to use up these last 8 codes in the match Reno.
Ah, damn. Maybe chat should use those last 8 codes. What the fuck are you guys doing?
There we
And
go.
I'm gonna leave you guys to it so I can catch some Z's since I have to be at work at 7:30 in the morning.
Ah, damn. Yeah, get some rest, brah.
All right, yeah.
Good matches all around, and great commentating with you, Incendia. And
Yeah, it was fun.
You guys have a wonderful night.
Thank you, Beanie.
That's a little change. I mean, I'm very used to playing, but my sleep pattern had other plans.
Well, it
mean-
happens. It happens.
It happens
yeah.
like once every 4 weeks. It's very common at this point.
It's like phases of the moon.
Yeah. Like, ah, shit.
Is that time of
Week
month? Time to-
April. What?
You can have a 9-1 matchup, but every 10th time there's still
one
that
is there.
probability.
Yeah.
That one is there.
Yeah. It's
not
okay.
gonna-
It's this Wednesday night fights. We don't give a damn. Just, yeah.
True.
Alright. But we give a damn now because we're in grand finals and I didn't change the scoreboard.
Here I go.
So this is, I'm assuming, Gorash and Zeph?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
Gorash,
Is this a
comes
I
from
dare
lowers.
say a grand final debut for Gorash, or has he been in grand finals before?
So-
Remember the time you fell asleep?
It's a
Yeah, it was-
funny story.
Oh wait, it was this matchup, right? It was these two people.
Yeah, it was
I
the
have,
first
I, have
of
a,
6.
I have a random vague memory of them playing on Astaroth stage in the Twitter clips. That's all I remember.
Yeah, no.
That
when
must
it-
have been the final game.
Yeah, one of the ones you fell asleep right before grand finals. Yeah, Gorash was in 3rd, and so Zeph was like, "Hey, instead, let's just do a 1st to 6," and so they just ran it.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome.
No, yeah, it was sick.
Oh, was that the time where I beat Zeph and went to Winter Side Grands and then completely died?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. I once again bless Gorash with this opportunity. You're welcome.
Speaking of completely dying, Gorash actually got 1k to death right there, so it'd be like that in these streets sometime.
Wow, the 2-2 at disadvantage. Wait, what is happening? It looks like he disconnected.
Yeah, that patience right there, just capitalizing on that
Well,
RE
he
whip
thought it was a
punish.
grab,
Yep.
but still ended up being a good whip punish nonetheless.
It's a very interesting approach to Astaroth. I see Gorash
gonna
use
kill.
launch a lot more, like 3B, and yeah, that CE is it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, 6XP Super is just like 85. It's like the only time this
Oh, it doesn't scale at all.
combo
then.
into CE
Holy
is
crap.
really nasty.
I too
Yeah.
cannot afford to lose.
Well, apparently,
Can actually
It scales a
squeeze
lot,
out
it's
a
just-
little bit more.
It scales a lot. It's just 6XP hurts.
yeah, because what the CE by itself does. No, nice
roll.
roll. Oh, booty. Does what 85? So if 6XP CE does 85, then well, you did your job.
I think she has an 80 super. I think it's exactly 80, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, all the combos make the damage more. Oh jeez.
I don't think 6XK does.
6XK has the lowest scaling.
Rather, you mean highest? Like
Well-
highest scaling, lowest damage.
Lowest damage,
Step on him.
lowest scaling.
Wow. I didn't know 6xB overkill did that to you. He went so far.
Alright, good block. Great block punish.
Not that Sean wouldn't be using 1K anyway, sorry, Zeph. But I think it's really important to use 1K as your step catcher after stuff like Bull Rush because it'll also beat armor, which Gorash really likes doing at disadvantage. So I really appreciate that decision there. That's actually really
And it's only -2 on
Is that a
hits.
bait? Nice, made a whip. Oh, Gorash is gonna have to resist attack one of these. I think he tried there.
Nah, we
Very
just did
nice.
2D.
Wait,
Oh, bye-bye.
no way.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Wait, nice.
See you on the first
Very
floor.
nice.
Lobby on your left. Delay parking
So
on
the-
your
The
right.
bottom floor of Guilty Gear rank.
Yeah.
Floor 1, sorry. Nice, good step duck. No punish, because, I mean, Astaroth, but still good block nonetheless.
Ooh, ducks right
Good
into
patient
it.
movement.
Oh,
If
that's-
Zeph had spammed backstep there, that 6A would have worked.
No!
He actually-
Oh, wait, he's dead.
No.
Wait, he's dead. Bye-bye.
Oh man, Astaroth is so cheap. He keeps killing people with horizontal mids. Body attack horizontal mids. Do you know how fucked up that is?
Imagine having a
So
hori mid.
cheap. Nice, dude. I really dig this. Wait, hold
Welcome
up.
to the stage of history retold.
I don't really get to
Alright,
see
going
that
to
that
a
often.
stage with no ring out, so that's not gonna happen. But Astaroth
Nerf
wall damage.
Gorash.
Yeah, Astaroth wall damage is still pretty good regardless. Just depends on the angle. But already they're just going right into it. They're just trying to smack the fuck out of each other.
One thing Zeph is really good at is being one zoned out, hyper aware of that's gonna hurt a lot. Hyper aware of the character's zoning options afterward. Like him getting fantastic punish. I can't even talk because he's playing so well. He was aware of the second BA after getting hit by the first BA and just like optimally punished it immediately because again he was just completely already ready for it.
Wait, the
that's not gonna
American
kill.
reset.
Oh no,
block
that was
punish,
4A.
Oh,
No,
another one
4A.
dropped! Oh, that
You
cost
only
me
play
block.
Astaroth, you have to know your Warriors in K is not I-12. You
Was it
have to use
I-14?
the other punish. I think it's 16. Because 14 would work there, 1K is 14.
God damn.
So I think he's got an I-16 Warriors in K. Maybe Jack can correct me, but I'm
You
pretty
could
confident you
RCC
have to 4A. You don't even have to RCC, you can just do 4A.
Yeah, you just buffer it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going in. Smack.
Back turn to A plus B.
Oh,
Okay, really
interesting
weird
option.
thing. I don't think that's what he wanted.
Alright, we stomp on the ground, try to get some damage. Good
Nah,
multi-hit right
stuff.
there. Oh,
Snap is just completely aware. His Zeph plays a little bit of Astaroth too, right? Like, I don't think there's gonna be a matchup knowledge gap here. That was his first character in SoulCalibur 5. He entirely knows how this character, like, worked in previous iterations and how it works now.
I've seen the Zeph
Oh, man.
Cervantes, and that was a journey and a half.
Zavantes.
Yep.
You know, Cervantes is quite similar to Sophia in a lot of ways. I'd imagine that would be really natural for him.
Yeah, quote unquote honest gameplay. Really neutral heavy. Oh, that's.
Oh,
gonna
air
do
hit.
some
That's still
damage.
gonna be
Bye-bye.
like 60. Yeah, very
Yep.
nice.
Good Oki right there.
They both have GI lethal hits as well.
Right. Okay, get some plus frames. Ooh, a little bit
There's
of a stack.
no reason to do this against Sophia. Probably against anyone, but specifically a character that has such a direct punish for it. It's gonna be a little awkward.
Alright,
Alright,
Zeph wants
probably
to
gonna go
do
for a
that
Hail Mary here,
now,
6K. Okay, no, we're just getting out of it. I appreciate that too. This is pretty scary though, because
trying to
again,
go
her
for
options
the
to beat armor. Wow, he was too impatient. He was not blessed there after whipping.
He would have gotten it if he got the task B, but it was just a normal Angel Step B right there. That combo is still pretty hard to do, I think.
Yeah, it's very, very tight. But like, you have to consider the situation. Like, you're whipping a stab. Like, you're very negative, you know?
Yeah.
Like-
Well, whiffing a grab here as well is just gonna also end your career. So
I'm having a little bit of trouble with instant warriors and B plus K on Astaroth. Might be a hitbox thing. Might be just a little bit tougher on him.
okay, going for the
And
Hail
I
Mary,
guess
breaks
will
out
kill,
of it.
goes for it. Very smart,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh my god, the movement containment of Zeph is just so good, and you definitely see.
Alright,
it in
Gorash,
this set.
please roll. Yeah, immediately roll stage. He knows what we're going for here. You know, any way you can make the game easier on yourself, there is no shame.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
And that's unfortunate. We are playing SoulCalibur 6, where very often you will roll the stage you were just on.
Bum, bum, bum.
It is possible the gentleman's out of it, but let's see.
Nah, Gorash ain't like that. He's not gonna bother.
Alright, just swinging right into it.
A very nice awareness.
50-50
Plus
is
four.
guessed correct.
Nice execution. Nice. Very nice.
Plus frames, not a more plus frames.
So you were right earlier. Walrus and K is I-16.
Yeah, it's slow as hell.
Would you ever
yeah,
doubt
yeah.
the Evo champion in City?
On Astaroth knowledge? I think that's fine. If you told me no,
Your
I'm so sure
Astaroth
you're
knowledge
dead wrong,
is probably still higher than mine. Alright, well, 75 damage to the face.
Please, kill the roll. You know he's gonna roll. Yes. I appreciate the 1v there. Doesn't even charge it, just does it. Gets the damage. Okay, a little bit too much. He did whiff the ground grab there and then immediately attack, so that's why I got counter it. Don't give Vortex.
Good
Chill out.
duck.
I don't
No
appreciate
punish.
the fuzzy. The duck itself was super good. That RI could not have been on purpose.
Oh no, that RI into the
I don't
whiff.
think it would be worth it as a read here. Okay, one more.
Oh,
Nice.
that
Yeah,
could
he was
be
aware.
huge.
You wanted it. Keep moving. I
Okay.
appreciate the movement. Don't.
Yeah,
Okay.
B, yeah, whiff punish B. Good.
It's fine.
We are.
It's fine.
Yeah, make him slide. Alright,
It
a
was
quick
one
strike.
of the few situations where low was better than grab, only because it would have killed. The fact that Zeph broke the grab really made me nervous.
I've seen Zeph come back from those.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of like known for that kind of stuff, right? Like,
Yeah.
The one health isn't even scary for him.
One health, you mean some health, and you're dead, and that's
All right,
another.
what's he gonna do on this Oki? Yeah, again, disrespecting with like roll or play dead. He's just kind of, super. I think he's just gonna soul attack and take the pressure then. Soul charging out is reasonable here. You will get a bar back. Totally well played. Yeah, unfortunately, that move on whiff it's too tricky. You gotta wait it out. I think again, what he needs to do is allow it to happen and then RI the hit and then take the frame advantage from there. You know that resist impact is guaranteed on the lightning bolt. He can't not do it. So something you might want to keep in mind. Okay, we got good wall damage here. Not bad. I wonder if he'll go for the 3B hold. Pop. 88 carry. Get the positioning.
Oh, good roll.
Zeph does the blade roll too, just to make sure he gets around 3B directly. No shenanigans.
Still really good damage value and in the damage
It
range.
was fine. You know, he didn't particularly get punished for the 3B or anything either. Yeah, soul charge. I think it's okay to win the round this way, but now this is like a very important round because now you spent bar on it.
And it's so good that Zeph's using these multi-hits and these lows to poke in, pretty much making that soul
that
charge
was
not really
so
worth
good
it.
from Zeph. Dude, that was so good. I'm sorry. That was really well played from Sean. The duck on the armor activation. He's just right now he's just awake despite the time of day.
Okay, going to a stage that actually will help out with those reverse ring outs and those but now that they've been playing in this set, I think Zeph's going to be a lot more aware of that reverse ring out potential or any kind of cheeky counter hit that might lead into a very ill-gotten round.
So now Sean got the seemingly hard part of the combo, but then the easy part that comes after he dropped into his stat.
Dude, I get that. I'll do some crazy shit and then like I'll miss the bread and butter. That's the
Totally happens to me all the time. Well, very fast round there. I think the theme of that round was Goresh is just gambling, and Sean is just like also willing to gamble. Because again, like his Punisher grabs is super good. You know, she's really good at dealing with armor as well. If he's just patient and Goresh makes that kind of mistake even, it's gonna favor Sean. He can just be patient into that. Look, right now he's just blocking.
Yeah.
He's not really doing it. No, don't move it. You're so
try to
greedy.
get the stacker. Try to get the stacker.
That was a
launch.
mistake from Zeph, but it ended up being okay. I think it's okay so far. Yeah, spends the bar just to make sure. Yeah, okay.
Wait, you could
Tries
get
to go
that?
for the task B.
Wait, you could task B from Lightning Strike with the 2-2 B?
It's not. Oh my God! Why the G? Come on, man. He's got one life. I think that's just greedy. Like he don't need that. I don't know. He's very ahead. I think he feels comfortable making those kinds of bets.
That completely went
Task
up
B
far.
is like an Ukemi trap on back and forward, but I'm pretty sure if you just play dead or do nothing, it doesn't combo.
Okay.
AK? Okay, AK is a fine punish too. No, that was another opportunity.
Something dumb is happening. I could sense it.
On that.
I could smell it. Some dummy thing is gonna happen right.
Probably
like
6-6B coming. The way
Yep.
Sean is moving. Okay, well that's the other character 6-6B, but it still works out.
Okay.
Okay, that was super. Okay, a lot of damage. Like that's Oki for a kill. Doesn't go for the roll catch. Doesn't.
Oh no!
Commit to something. Yeah, again, if Goresh just a 3B or grab there, he didn't complicate it by like moving forward with Balbo or whatever, and the Balbo wouldn't have even killed, you know? Like,
right.
I think that's the kind of bet he should take. You know, when Sean's counterplay is just block or don't, you know, it's much lower. Not this kind of like gambling in neutral where, you know, Zeph can just choose whatever move he wishes.
He's a little bit more of a passive.
Yeah, again, that's not a punish. Sean definitely ducked. Which is, again, something like that kind of just further shows his awareness, right? Like when you get your move like about to be block punished by Astaroth, you should block low most of the time. You don't want to give him super or anything, right?
Right.
So, he's kind of just
whittling
playing
him
this
down.
like perfectly. Probably gonna look for a 6-6B or just any kind of whip to get the super. That's 2-3. He wanted 2-3-6A probably. Oh, he also did not do Kami, so we got weird Oki here.
Oh,
okay, that's force block.
Plus 8.
What's he gonna do with it?
Walks away from
out.
+8. We like that. Oh, and that's gonna be a smackdown.
Yeah, these crouch traps for Gorosh are so good. Again, if he just plays a little bit slower, I think his health total won't be so low by these and the end of round situations. And then he can kind of play that way. Very nice whip punish from Sean. Okay, here we go. Actually going in. I know this move is super good, but again, it takes one whiff for Astaroth to get the kill on you. Nice, does the hard combo. Probably just gonna chill out here, blocks the soul charge. No, we actually attacked further, so that could have been a possible counter situation, but Gorosh was scared and just got out of it anyway. A little bit of guard damage, but kind of late to go for it, I think. At this point, probably not going to get a guard crush. Okay, back grab. Goes for forward, just wanted to kill. Forward grab is free at the ring edge because, you know,
I think a reverse ring out is a possibility right now.
Yeah, he's just rolling.
I'm here for it.
Again, he has to not get super. That's the problem. So Sean is he's baiting you. He's allowing you to do this free damage on you.
Yeah, you're gonna let you
full of knowledge. He knows you're gonna go for bigger damage, and he's gonna capitalize on it just like that. He doesn't need to win with any amount of health. He can just win just like that. Fantastic whip punish. Really well played from Sean. You know, Gorosh actually, like, I mean, he had a lot of exciting moments in that grand finals too. I think definitely just a little bit more patience, a little bit more risk assessment, like calming down kind of in those situations. He definitely could have at least reset the bracket, you know.
Yeah, but once again, you know, it's Zeph. You know, you gotta make sure you play right. You gotta have a good game plan going. You gotta adapt. You gotta do all that. And like, yeah, Gorosh did a very impressive run, from what I heard, and you know, still couldn't close it out. But Zeph, props to Zeph again, winning it.
Yeah, I'm
for the umpteenth time.
I'm pleasantly surprised with Gorosh's performance tonight. You know, I think you know, I didn't expect him to be so dominating, especially in the match against Jimbo. Jimbo seemed very comfortable at the start of it, and Gorosh just completely came back, especially game one. Worth looking back at. I know you did miss it because I was with Beanie at the time. Very interesting match there, and yeah, again, just really good job to him. Third goes to Faramuntris. Yeah, again, good games all around.
Gorosh definitely wins the award for best crowd pleaser.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. Hands down.
Yeah, we gambling out here.
Oh man, yeah, that was kind of a crazy bracket, even though it was a little bit smaller. Sort of things, but yeah, well, good job. Congratulations to Zephukai for taking another first place. This is episode 9 of Wednesday Night Fights 2023. Gorosh will take second, and Faramuntris in third.
I'll definitely have to take a look at the bracket later.
Yeah, you want to know where's the best place to watch the bracket and rewatch the VODs? My YouTube channel.
YouTube.
Yes, indeed. Bigpapachunk's YouTube channel.
You ever want Wait, am I the largest? Do I like have the most VODs on my YouTube?
You have a bunch.
Yeah, I might be. I'm okay. Well, I'm not gonna. Yeah. Anyway, but I have a fuck ton of all the previous Wednesday Night Fights VODs on my YouTube.
You can find some ancient ones there. You can find some really old ones.
You can. I think you can find VODs back into season 1.
Yep.
Like I have VODs that go all the way back to that. So, granted, those weren't Wednesday Night Fights. There's some different stuff, but it's still the season 1 bullshit you could get away with.
When Dylan was messing people up on Aswell.
Yeah, so yeah, Aswell 6B on block.
Yeah, if you ever want to see the darker times of SoulCalibur, you can definitely just go down the rabbit hole that is Bigpapachunk's YouTube.
Oh yeah,
and go to 3 years ago.
Exactly. But yeah, so if you want to watch this VOD or more action, please follow me on YouTube and recommend it and show it to your friends. Lots of stuff for there to watch. I upload all my VODs. Again, I host this tournament every Wednesday, as always. So if you're interested, again, anyone's free to join. Just provided your internet's good enough to make the Parsec work okay, you're good to go. Best way to get information on that is to go to Twitter. This is the FGC. We're still stuck on the hell site that is Twitter until something better happens. So, yeah, until we can get into that. The Matcherino is almost done. There are... How many codes are there left? There was 8 last time. There's 3 codes remaining.
Oh, you know what? There's actually 2 codes remaining. I slept through the time I usually put in the code. Let me get on that real quick.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah, wait,
it.
I could put in a code too. Hold on.
Oh my god, we're terrible. All we do is scold and bother.
Actually, my friend Valkyrie also could put in a code.
All right, we can finish it up then.
Man, that asshole.
I am so like I'm not a very responsible person. The one thing I'm on top of is those codes.
Does
And the
Matcher-
only
yeah,
reason
hell
I
yeah.
didn't, the only reason I didn't do it is because I fell asleep.
It happens. But anyway, yeah, so there'll be 1 code remaining, chat. You got well, whenever Konmai gets back and can sort of finish that stuff out. But yeah. Yeah, go use that code as soon as you can. Big shouts out to SA Robbed for putting in $11, Beardly for the 10, Palm Trees for 5. Something gemstone. I'm sorry, I forget the full name. I know you put it in like 75 cents earlier. But for everyone who donated, appreciate it, and everyone who used up. Yeah, whoever used up. Oh, there we go. All the codes are used up. Thank you. But yeah, for using those codes, very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. Top 3 will be splitting that prize pool $39.25. Again, every dollar counts. So thank you for helping support them, as they definitely give you a show.
Yeah, Zeph going to Texas Showdown, in a month.
Yes.
Gonna need those funds.
Yep.
Would love to see Garage or Fairmont just at another event. I know Fairmont just went to CEO. Definitely give them your money. They play well for you.
Yeah, especially when like
around your fingers.
yeah, especially when
cash.
those claim codes are free, so it's like you don't have to pay that much.
Give them your free money.
Yeah. But yeah, so Texas Showdown happening towards the end of April. Winter Brawl 3D in New Jersey happening in 2 weeks. Isn't
Texas Showdown the same weekend as the mix-up, so watch both simultaneously with your dual monitors.
That's what
I got an email today. I've been selected to be a commentator for Texas Showdown.
Yay,
let's
very
go.
nice. Congratulations.
So I will be at Texas Showdown. So I will try to get top 8, but if I get top 8, I will be on mic anyway, so.
Let's go. Hell yeah. We have that Evo Japan is happening next
3 weeks.
weekend? 3 weekend?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's
that's
kinda
right.
soon, right?
3, yeah,
Yeah.
The start of April. Yeah, so that'll be happening, and there is a decently big bracket.
Oh, they hit cap. 64 people.
It already hit cap. What the fuck?
It already hit cap, yeah.
Let's fucking
Bracket
go.
was up for like 3 days or something,
Yep.
like the sign-up link.
Yeah. Well, we were doing pretty good trying to keep people on their toes. Like, well, we're trying to get something, so be ready for it, and people were ready. So, for everyone who stuck with it and followed along, we very much appreciate it. I guess don't know any details about possible stream. Hopefully, maybe they'll at least be recorded to some degree, and we can watch a VOD of it later. But I don't know if there is more information on that. Again, I recommend getting or staying on Twitter, following me, the NorCalibur Twitter, or any of the Commentators or players. We'll try and get that information out as best we can as soon as we know it. But for now, we're just not entirely sure. So, but yeah, lots of events coming up. Still lots of stuff to work for. SoulCalibur is still going. Even its previous iterations, 5, 4, and 2. Health, SoulCalibur 5 net play might make a comeback.
Yeah.
If they're working on that. That's just kind of crazy.
And we're still having tournaments for these games for some reason. 2, 4, 5, and 6 are going to be at Winter Brawl. So,
Indeed.
Hey man,
there's that.
we
I
can,
highly recommend people go to Winter Brawl if they can. It's NEC, but in March. Same thing. It's a beautiful tournament. They treat all the players well. And it's overall a good time.
A little bit of smaller event because it's 3D games only, I'm pretty sure.
Winter Brawl 3D.
we take those.
Yep.
Got
All
social anxiety, smaller crowds.
There you
Good
go.
practice.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, thank you, Incendia and Nemo, so much, and also to Beanie
Thank you
Thuggers
for
who's
having
gone.
me.
Yeah, very much appreciate it. Hope you got some rest. Hope now you can get more rest.
Yes.
But yeah, I will be back here again next week, as always, with another SoulCalibur bracket. So long as I am in country and not super busy, I can always do a bracket. So yeah, we should be here next week with episode 9. I am trying to see. Oh, it's not even showing up. Who's streaming Caliber right now? Is anyone?
Oh yeah, I'm doing Parsec lobbies again, so.
Well, for him to raid, you'd have to like start up now, right?
Oh no, I'm live. I'm just chilling.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just do that because it's just easier, and I'm tired and don't want to think about it either. So yeah, I'll go send the raid over to Nemo's channel, and you can get some games in with him, or just hang out, whatever you want to do, or you can go to bed as well. Doesn't matter to me. But as
you
always,
can't stay here.
Yeah, you can't because I'm
I'll
physically
deal with more
turning it
Parsec
off.
on my channel. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, more Parsec, more nonsense. But
Indeed.
anyway, thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks for filling up the Mascherino. Thanks everyone for watching and playing. Appreciate it. Come back again next week. Make sure to follow me here on Twitch, on my YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. Everyone else, play SoulCalibur. Support the damn players. And that's about it. Stay safe, everyone, and have a good night.
Good vibes.
Good night.
Okay, raids out. They're yours.